By the way, we don't.
No, I know. I'm getting the stream up for you guys. Also, hello, we're live now.
Hello.
Oh man.
Oh
You know shit's
man.
getting serious. Climax is approaching because Mufflerman trimmed his beard.
Yeah, I know, right?
That shit's real.
I found it very funny that on commentary yesterday, Bones was like, "Holy shit, Mufflerman shaved," and I'm like, "Mufflerman shaved," and then Bones turns to me and he goes, "It's okay, Bones also shaved." Hey yo, Golden Locks 12, thank you for the follow. You're here early, Trent? Let's go, let's go.
Woo!
But hello everyone, welcome to that thing that we do every Tuesday. Something that we have done approximately 57... I think this is, if I count the event stream, I think this is the 60th FGO live tub stream.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's also not even Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Wednesday right now. Yesterday was Tuesday.
That's
I don't know what
true.
you're talking about. It's Thursday.
Time doesn't exist. I was like in and out of sleep last night, just like getting up and about, and I woke up today. I decided, you know what? I had a lot of things planned. Today is a bust. I'm just gonna let today fall off.
Give up.
I'm just gonna give up.
Go back
Try
to bed.
again tomorrow. So I went back to sleep. Eventually woke up at around 1, ate some lunch, and then played Final Fantasy 1 until about 5. And then played it some more, like, in the last hour leading up to the stream. And so right now, after starting yesterday, I think I'm, like, level 27 in Final Fantasy 1 with a party of a fighter, a monk, a white mage, and a black mage.
Classic.
And I'm feeling pretty good about it. I just didn't go with the thief. I didn't feel like going full-on 8-bit theater.
The thief is not very good in that game.
Thief in FF1.
I think it was even bugged in like the original release. So like it's the one thing it was supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Which is be able to run away was like bugged, so it just didn't work.
It didn't work. I believe that has been fixed. But also, I think it's one of the things where I think Thief actually does have some decent shit going in once you hit the second class level. Where, like, you know how in FF1 everyone gets to go up like one class level?
The ninja.
Yeah, he becomes the ninja, and I think ninja's pretty good. But I don't know, because I wanted to go with monk, because monk is like such an easy class in that game.
Oh, dude, do you know, like, I think if you take away, at least in the GBA release, if you don't use like the nunchucks, they're just fucking stronger.
Yeah. I'm actually at the point soon where I will be taking away the nunchucks. And I'm just gonna let him punch things to death.
Dude,
and it's very funny.
Deeps for free. It's like
it's deeps for free, but also he is made of glass.
Hmm.
You haven't thought about 8-bit theater in years? Man, there's one bit in 8-bit theater that always lives in my head rent-free, and it's when the fighter is getting the absolute shit kicked out of him, and Black Mage is just, like, going through an old issue of Nintendo Power, and in my brain, I always hear the delivery of, "4 white mages, it'll never work." And then Fighter immediately just gets slammed to the ground, and he's like, "Help me!"
Mm-hmm.
And then that leads to the legendary Black Mage Hadoken. I'm like thinking back on that shit now, and the voice acting for that shit was like, kind of like pretty fucking good for like the era that it came from. Like, Fighter's VA did a genuinely good performance. Oh my god. 5 is your favorite? Right now, my favorite is 9.
Yes!
But at some point, I need to do, like, a big revisit on all of the, like, Final Fantasies 10 and under.
I think that there was definitely, like, 1 through 6 was an era, 7 through 9 was an era.
Yeah.
And then 10 was, like, its own thing. And then ever since, they've been kind of a little inconsistent, I think.
I would agree with you on that.
Not necessarily bad, but, like, you know, like 12 was kind of hit or miss for some people. 11 on release was a little mixed. 13 is again like another hit or miss. 14 on release was a little messy. Now it's like, you know, basically some people's actual lives.
Yeah.
15 happened, and 16 I guess is pretty good. People seem to agree. I don't know.
I want to play 16. But
yeah,
Blues, if you've never heard of 8-Bit Theater, for context, it was one of the first web comics on the net. It was essentially an old Final Fantasy sprite comic that then also got adapted into a small animated series on like Newgrounds. It is an artifact of its time, but there are parts of it that are genuinely still funny to me. Like, again, I always still think of 4 white mages constantly. But also Sly Hedge, thank you for the 15 months. I big appreciate. The first stream of the week, big news on the horizon. New video coming out this Monday. Thank you, Speckled Bird, for the 21 months. New video PogChamp. We're going to have something coming out Monday. It is a brainchild between Shane and I. It's our first child. Not really quite our first child. What would you say is the first project I guess FGO technically would be our first child. What would it be?
Uni E.
True. Okay, Uni E.
It depends. Like, I guess, like, if you're talking about strictly something that you and I like crafted together, it would probably be, I would argue, the prototype would be the Bulls versus whatever.
You're so right. You're so right.
But Beatrix was with us there,
yes,
as well. But then, yeah, I think it was either the first and second stream of Fate Go were just you and me.
Yep.
And then after that, we had Isaac, and then we always had a guest, and now we have Colors, and the party grows.
The party do indeed groweth. And,
Yay!
yeah, spent most of the day playing FF1. Kind of just decided that today was going to be a vibe day. Tomorrow, I'm going to work through some auditions. I'm going to get to do some painting for Bullet's prop gun for Climax. It's going to be a race against time, but I'm going to see if I can make it.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. 15 story is pretty high tier. Shame about the part where you play the... Man, 50... Okay, I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to do our introductions. The first 8 to 10 hours of Final Fantasy 15 is, like, the best game ever made. Straight up, that feeling of, like, road tripping with the boys and getting to go around and, like, having that intro, like, that first intro bit is, like, was some of the best video game I ever played. And then all of a sudden, you started doing less of that road tripping and more just doing side questy RPG bullshit. And I'm like, oh, now you're kind of losing me because this combat kind of sucks.
Not very good.
But the vibes are off the chart. The vibes at the very start of 15 are just immaculate. It's too bad that there's an entire ass video game that you have to play. Goddamn, thank you for the 30
watch
bits.
the anime. And then Kingsglaive.
Yeah, but also I've seen bits and pieces of both, and neither really appeal to me. What I want is that scene of them pushing the car, and what I want is a game where it's just them, like, deciding they want to go to Denny's, and then from inside that Denny's, they go into Scooby-Doo-esque hijinks. I think.
So you want a completely different game?
Yes, I want a completely different game. I mean, I thought I was being pretty big about that, where it's just like, I liked FF15 until a point.
Oh, man. Yeah, this game was awesome until you have to start playing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big issue.
The other day, somebody says, oh my god, you want like a really cool Pokemon game? Just get like a freaking, emulate Pokemon Coliseum, get like the cheat with the rare candies and like the instant captures and whatever, like capture any Pokemon and do like this, that, and the other thing. And like the game is like super fun. So I'm like, yeah, just completely like rework the entire balance of the game and everything. And it's actually really good.
I don't even see why you would need to rework Coliseum.
Coliseum was awesome.
Not my words. Not my words.
No, I know. I'm speaking solely to them. Like, I'm not directing that at you. But, like, in general, like, Colosseum has like oh my god, what's the word for it? When you're playing Colosseum and you're trying to get the captures and stuff, like there's a tension that isn't there for a whole lot of the other Pokemon games, because you know for a fact that a lot of the time, until you realize later that you can generally go back. But in the moment, right then, you're like, wow, this is my only chance to get this guy. I can't fuck this up. And like the tension and the fact that it's not easy, if anything, adds to it. But again, that's me. That is my memories of Colosseum speaking. But speaking of my memories, my nostalgia, my Natsukashi, Shane, you are my Natsuka Shane right now. Please tell us about yourself.
What's a Natsuka Shane?
Natsuka Shane, you know?
This is awful. This is the worst Japanglish.
We call that Nihon Jinglish, I'll have you know.
No. Oh, god damn it.
I think if you go any further, Osaka Bahime will actually shoot you.
No, Osaka Bahime will show up and be like, Oomphy. And then I'll look at her and be like, Kyodai.
Shit.
Yeah, so there's a new Uni E that's still in the works. I have to go through some audio. I think I have all the pieces I need from the actors, but I need to confirm. I've been trying to draw Reen, but sometimes, listen gamers, sometimes like there are times where it's like I'm lethargic and I need to push myself to do something because maybe I'll feel better, and there are times where it's like, you fool, you imbecile, you complete and utter buffoon. What were you thinking? That you were gonna create something with no creative energy? Would you try to draw a picture without paint or a pencil? Or would you try to drive a car that's empty? You absolute moron.
You're trying to exist without vibes, you buffoon.
I the other day I was like, yeah, I'll draw something. And I'm like, wow. Like I think literally like I think Zoe was in the call, and I was like, it was like not even 10 o'clock. I'm like, I think I just gotta go to bed, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Jeez Louise.
But yeah, I did draw a tiny little doodle of Reen the other day. That's my goal. In case you don't know that, Reen Tosaka is my favorite fictional character. I really like her. I really like Shiro too. But usually Shiro's not a girl. There's this really cute picture I saw the other day of them that somebody else drew. I'm gonna drop that in the chat for you guys to peruse if you'd like. But yeah, that's it for me. I guess I'm a voice actor and I do stuff. I'm at my, you know, we're out here. We're out here.
I'm at my limit, Mr. Krabs.
I'm not at my limit, but you know, we're a little up. We're up to our chest, I guess, or something. I don't know. Not up to my neck.
All right, and then now colors. We're getting up to your neck now. What's up?
My neck?
Yeah, what's up?
Do I have a neck?
I mean, I'm sure you could form one with your blob body, just like a neck, and then from the neck you sprout out like two tiny SpongeBob feet, and then you walk around like.
Oh, like Mr. Krabs?
Yeah.
This is horrifying, and I love it. It's been only 2 days, and I went to Eorzea Cafe, went up and down the entire strip of Akiba, got extremely spoiled with a new Final Fantasy IX desktop mat, so that way if I ever do future Gunpla stuff, it's not going to scatter everywhere, it's going to stay on that nice cushy desktop mat. And I spray it, and a couple of little black mage dolls onto it. One of them's probably Vivi.
Hold on.
I also showed off my Senketsu cloak hoodie thing that I got a while back at the Gurren Lagann meets Kill la Kill exhibition show. What else did I do? So you know what's the best thing ever? Sometimes when people visit, you don't need to do anything. You just, if a friend visits and you're cool with being each other's presence, that's like the best thing. And so one of my friends who visited said, you know what? I don't want to do something right now. I don't want to go out and do big amusement park things. I want to go and just see you. And what if I'm just body doubling with you? I know you have like your home to clean up. What if I just stood there and like help you do dishes or something? And it was the best day ever I had, because then afterwards I actually got my cleaning shit done. Everything's great. It's fantastic. And yeah, it's the most productive I've been. Oh, also I got to draw several of my friends as shit post Dakimakura, and you
Let's
might
go.
be next.
Wait, what?
You heard what I said.
I can just say real quick to add on to that. My favorite activity to do with people coming over, other than like playing video games or card games, is to just do our own thing, but in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yes.
very
Strong
strong thing where it's like just being in the presence of a friendo while you're working on something makes working on the
It's
thing so
so-
much nicer.
It's so nice. It was the best. I felt so validated because don't get me wrong, of course when people come to Japan, I understand. We want to do all the cool things. But someone just offering to be like, hey, you want me to be there and just, hang out with you?
Just
It is
vibe.
the best. It's just the best.
I real talk, whenever I do go there, I'll just be like, hey, can I just sit down for one day and we just sort of play video games in the living room?
I would love that.
Like, I think
So much.
one of my favorite things to do with friends, and I did this when Vento came up to my house once. I put down the mister, and we both just sort of sat down on my bed in my bedroom, and I think we just played Breath of Fire for like
Yo.
7 hours. There's something about like someone playing like a JRPG and then like kind of swapping off hands with it and
Oh, that
just
sounds fun.
it is such an experience, but like you have to have like exactly the right person to do it with because it is such like a vibes thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like if the vibes hit, God, like I played FF7 like that with someone once, and it was so brilliant. And I would give the world to do that with more people.
Aww.
But
One
yeah,
last thing, that if you do come here, when I went up and down the Octopus Strip, I discovered the Fate Grand Order arcade machine.
oh baby, FGO Arcade.
That was fun. I didn't know it existed.
You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't go into arcades very often because half the times I'm like, oh, you'll need to like be invested in these games, and I'm not really invested in them. Until my friend was like, hey, let's go and check out the arcades. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I saw FGO. I'm like,
Wait
Oh.
a minute. Yeah, they've
Oh.
stopped updating it, but like,
I still
there's
never
still a
forgive it.
there's still a good amount of shit in there, and like,
yeah.
it's a way to see your waifu in 3D, which is really nice.
It also is very satisfying when the Noble Phantasm is this giant button that glows rainbow-like when it's ready, and then you just gotta press it down. Oh, it's so good. It's so satisfying.
That shit is powerful.
Speaking of powerful,
Oh, I guess it's my turn now.
It is now your turn,
Let me
Zoe.
tell you about EO's Warpath.
I'm Zoe. I guess. Can I say I'm an art doer now? I
Yeah.
do art.
yeah.
If you wish to see my art, you can hop on over to Colors Experimental Codron. It's the only place I actually post it.
Oh shit.
Um,
Well, you
Uh,
should post some on Twitter at some point.
Yeah.
That's scary though.
Don't be afraid.
I think
I posted my voice acting shit back when I was first starting. Remember, I can't remember the words. It was if you fear the cringe, you will never escape mid. I think is what someone said once, and it spoke to me in my soul.
Dang.
I think also that like you earn the right to cringe by improving.
Yes.
So when you look back
Uh-huh.
to your early stuff and you're like you earned that because now you realize like I've become stronger,
Yes.
and you can accept the fact that like you're going to improve and you are going to get that feeling, and like because of that you should have no. Now I'm not saying you need to post on Twitter or whatever social media.
Oh
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah, yeah,
to.
yeah.
But if your hesitation is, oh, like, it's not good enough or whatever, like, or I'm afraid to post it because, like, it's cringe or, like, I'll look at it and hate it, that's no reason to be afraid to post something, in my opinion.
Never
The
be
actual
afraid.
reason is I just do not care.
Understandable.
Totally fine.
Also,
Besides,
Katie
we
Bear,
have
thank you for the
Beastie.
follow.
We have Beasky now. We don't have
Beasky?
to go to Twitter.
Yeah.
True,
Oh.
true. We're all migrating to biscuits.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know. And, like, I've had my Blue Sky account for a while now. Oh my god, if I post one more time and get one more follower and follow one more person, I'll have 9 followers, 9 following, and 9 posts, which is my favorite Uchikoshi adventure novel.
Oh my god.
You can't go past 999. It's it.
Then I'm shutting down the account.
Yep, it's
Um,
over.
But what if everyone right now follows Shane and ruins that for him?
Do it.
And if you want, if you guys are there, but like you definitely don't have to. I'm just gonna be posting this pretty much the same things I post on Twitter.
True.
Maybe on Blue Sky I'll be more. On Twitter, I actually tend to keep things like pretty like business only for the most part, except in the replies. Like I don't usually tweet out like insane shit. But boom, whatever. All right.
I see. Also, I completely forgot what was going on last week
Oh,
until
shit,
just
you're
now.
right.
They kidnapped Inui,
I
right?
Yeah. They kidnapped Onoi, and she's like, "Help! I have to use the bathroom really bad."
And then Tosuke started prepping his noble phantasm, but it takes a while for him to charge.
Also, Deshaun, what up? I did not get to say hello because we were going in through we were having the art talk. All right, but I guess we're good to go. I barely managed to warm up like right before this stream.
Wait, what? What's a warm up?
Exactly. Exactly.
We're all on the same wavelength here.
Hey.
Yes. Oops. All right. You all kill so well. It's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
You know what else is breathtaking?
That was Tosuke just now.
My mom!
And then Senji pops up and he's like, "What are you talking about, Tosuke?" God damn it.
Shinmen Musashi, the nin.
What the? All right. Holy
Sorry, I'm
fuck.
on mute now.
Hi.
Centering. Shinmen Musashi, the ninja boy and the master of Chaldea. It's such a treat watching you cut down your wispy little monsters.
Right as Shane muted too.
I know.
I know.
We got technical issues over here. My taskbar isn't unpinning like a dickhead.
We're so good, guys. We're professionals.
Oh my god. Oh, it went away.
Okay, excellent.
I'm glad to see you're at least somewhat proficient in battle. What a disappointment it would be if you weren't. We've been stretching our legs and visiting some far-off places, but it's the same letdown everywhere we go.
Can I just say that she immediately developed bags under her eyes for this one shot?
It happens.
Sometimes that shit just comes on immediately.
It's so dreadfully boring. I don't expect you to be on par with the great Tsuchigumo, but at the very least, I hope you could put up as much of a fight as an Oni. Otherwise, you won't even be worth the rust you might make on my beloved blade, which is a bow, I guess.
I mean, I think her whole shtick is she has like a sword and a bow and an axe. She has like everything.
Oh my god. Archer mentioned?
Yes.
Rust? I'm surprised to see a glorified street thug caring about her sword.
Alec, every time I see the Raiko sprite, my eyes are like, I cannot process it. I cannot process it. And I feel like she's the biggest defender, of Raida, because like every other character that that artist has done doesn't offend me in the way that she does.
So Lord Muramasa came out too. Though I guess that's no surprise, considering what's at stake. I can't say it's a good thing, though. He may be strong, but his is the kind of strength that you get by not worrying about protecting yourself. Wow.
It took a lot of restraint for me to not say anything, and then MufflerMan just starts wheezing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and not mention Shiro. I mean,
God
Damn.
She has this dude pegged, man.
It's cause you're sheer Emiya.
If he faces off against a swordmaster, it'll end up a draw. And I've got my hands full of my own defense.
Oh, look what we have here. I see. You must be the rogue servant.
Shut up! Raika, was it? Which blade do you have on you right now? Yatsutsuna or Yokumogiri?
What if we just started talking like Bedman for the rest of this series?
Oh my god!
Well, if you'd like to find out that badly, you could always try to make me draw it.
Shut up, Rekko, was it? Which blade do you have on you right now? Yatsutsuna or Kumogiri? I'm like, doing Bedman is so fucking hard.
We need more text to do Bedman.
Yeah, you have to have so much text to do Bedman properly.
After you cross swords with me, you'd only have that little Oni over there to deal with. Who knows? You might even be able to rescue these children.
Oh.
Don't let her get to you, Muramasa. You think I don't know that? That's why I'm just letting them ramble on and not doing a damn thing.
Oh, he's pulling the Spider-Man.
Still, you're right. I can't save the kids on my own. Please.
Of course we will. That said, now that they got hostages, we can't really go all out.
I don't know, says you.
I'm afraid it's not going to be quick or straightforward, Lord Muramasa.
Master, I can conceal my presence and make my way around behind them. While you keep them busy, I'll go and...
Wait, Lord Kotaro. They appear to be plotting something.
It seems your ideas aren't always completely worthless after all, some god hell. They seem very flustered indeed. This does differ slightly from the Lord Sorcerer's plans, but that's just what happens when we heroic spirit sword masters are involved. Did you guys know that we're heroic spirits that are also sword masters?
I've never once guessed that. That's crazy.
Wild.
This is the new foundation of humanity.
It really,
So
every single fucking singularity has one thing that is just fucking word soup that never
I would love
stops.
to get like a transcription and feed it to, you know, like those idea clouds or whatever, where like the most used words get bigger, just to see
Yes.
how much bigger heroic spirit sword masters is than every other word.
Yes.
Now, let's begin. Perhaps this way we can have a bit of fun.
Right. Oh, they're getting all warmed up now. That meat's getting nice and juicy.
What's your fucking problem? Chill out.
Oh, you turned off the AI eyes.
That's the line.
Yeah. Hey, you there. Can you take this kid off my hands? She's shaking so badly, she can barely move. Oh, but don't go eating them, got it?
Fuck. Okay, yeah, that was quite a bit. So they're keeping the children out of our reach by handing them off to one of their pet monsters. I hate to say it, but they're smart.
Maybe, but it's also incredibly tacky. Even if they got us backed into a corner, let's still call it out for the cowardly move that it is. I don't get you heroic spirit sword masters at all.
Take a drink.
Having a chat while innocent children suffer as your hostages? You're a disgrace to beautiful women everywhere! Ugh, what a waste! You're both as pretty as Otama, but I can hardly stand to look at you!
I feel like this is an insult that should be used more. You're a disgrace to beautiful women everywhere.
It's very backhanded.
It's so good.
What a waste!
Yeah, that is the epitome of she sucks, I love her.
Yikes. That one nearly took my head off.
Impressive. She didn't give herself any away in the slightest. Musashi's pretty good when she tries. Musashi's only flaws are overly erratic sword. Still, this opponent is bad news. She must be the real Minamoto no Raiko. I can't believe she deflected Musashi's strike with just a flick of her wrist.
A flick of the wrist!
What just happened?
I don't fucking know.
Thanks, Kalasutra Hell. It's a lot better having you and your sword on my side than against me.
Silly, I keep telling you I did nothing special. I simply swung the sword as I saw fit. I dare say my Yatsutsuna.
Yasutsuna.
Yasu.
Yasu. Tsuna.
Yahtzee!
Yas! Handling is far more impressive. If I strike my sword here, the enemy's blade will shatter. If I swing it here, the enemy's head will fly 8 paces. Anyone defending their home from their enemies would do the same.
Easier said than done. What's scary is, you really seem to believe it.
So, what will you do now?
I'll cut down the monsters behind you before they can try anything. If you two get in my way, I'll cut you down too. If 2 katana aren't enough, I'll use 3. If 3 ain't enough, I'll use 4.
Where is she using the 4th one?
Don't worry about it.
I'm confused.
I'm using Lloyd Irving logic here.
So right. 2 swords are always better than 1.
And if 4 aren't enough, I'll sacrifice myself and bite through your neck with my own damn teeth.
My, how brave. How adorable. You really believe that throwing your life away will make a difference? I'm afraid that's just not how it works. On the battlefield, fortune favors the strong. A few buzzing insects like you have no hope of victory.
Oh my god, Koji, you just reminded me of fucking Date Masamune and Basada, where he just holds all of his swords like fucking Wolverine holds his claws, dude. He holds a sword in between each finger. They're full-ass katanas.
What kind of grip strength do you need?
He also has a horse with motorcycle exhausts on it. Sengoku Basara is the coolest thing ever.
We will save Onoi and Tasuke.
Yes, Master. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
I may not be much help, but I too will do what I can. My database says that one should always repay one's host for hospitality.
Well then, I won't stop you. In fact, I won't be stopping any of you. I'll simply swing my sword and call down thunder and lightning. Well, go on then.
Yeah, let's do this thing. But just so you know, we're really strong. So at least try to stay alive.
Raiko feels like she's gonna swing her sword, and she's like, look, I'm gonna swing my sword, and if you get hit, it's your own fault.
Jeez.
My blade is the sword of execution. My authority is absolute. Now, have at you. Let's see what sort of fight you put up.
All right, here we go. It's time for a video game.
Here we go.
It's time for the podcast section, which will I'm assuming each of them's gonna have 2 health bars.
We podcasted enough there for me to lose that character's voice 2 or 3 times. I was for a second like, wow, that wasn't just Da Vinci. And then like, wait, what was I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is
Oh, a
the
twofer?
time to get
Twofer?
water.
Oh no, there was no intro. It's not real.
It is indeed gaming time. Do I have... Oh, I have the good card. Okay. I think we're good here. We're gonna... Basta up. Crit stars. More crit stars. More crit stars. All right, I think I'm good, gamers. It's already changing your brain chemistry. Let's go, Umineko Gaming! I do not like this voice filter that they have thrown on these characters. I despise this fucking voice filter.
But how else will you know that they're evil?
You're so right. Alright, is this just... Oh, it's just a one turn of aid. So I guess in this case, I'm just gonna Buster Chain, I guess. You've barely started episode 2. I mean, I think that's honestly the thing that I like about Umineko is because of the way Umineko has to start as a mystery story. It starts off very strong and just doesn't stop being strong. Like, holy shit. You gotta read Umineko? I think everyone should read Umineko at some point. It's probably one of my favorite things ever. But I know that every time I say that, it makes Shane more afraid to start it.
I think, like, it's the main obstruction for me in Umineko is the length of it.
Yes.
Like, everybody's like, oh, you can't just read the normal translation, or like the Switch version is different than the Steam version, and like you need to use a fan patch and blah 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 blah. It's like, fuck, dude, like, why can't I just like stay night, buy it, read it, you know?
I mean, I read Umineko with a super fucked up fan translation, and for me, all the beats were still there. Should you read Higurashi or Umineko first? It does not fucking matter. There's no continuity.
Oh.
Alright, continue, I'm sorry.
Now you're good. So heavy. Each of their strikes has tremendous force behind it. Must be the difference in our body weight. Thank goodness for Lord Muramasa's sword. I wouldn't be able to keep pace with her without the Munjingiri. I can't believe I said that really well. Yay. Both their attacks are so strong that I'm unable to measure them, and yet they're still only fighting with a fraction of their power.
Yu Yu Hakusho's bullshit, man. God, we can't even touch them! Whenever we get close, they always work together to deflect our moves!
It's all we could do to just scratch them. We might be able to handle one at a time, but together, we're completely outclassed. But if I can make up the difference with my sword, we might still have a chance. I need to finish eating this piece of meat in my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very
Sorry, it was so good.
That's a very Musashi thing to do,
is.
honestly.
Honestly, like, old man, you did great on this. This order is great.
Musashi, you can't just keep sneaking bites of your pork chop sandwiches in between scenes. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. They may both be monsters, but they're not equally skilled. I can see that you're both terrifically strong, and that you're not much for playing around. Did your sorcerer master send you two together because he's finally getting serious after seeing 3 of you defeated when they came after us alone? That's a long-running sentence.
That was a
Shit.
long-ass sentence! Holy shit!
Musashi, what the hell? Well, I don't know about that. Kalasutra Hell and I have always been great friends.
This face says everything that I need to know.
That looks like a little, I'm sorry, I know she's ridiculous and evil and stuff, but that really is the... It looks like an Oomphy, but the demon of Babylon disguises himself with a coat of the righteous.
Touch me again and I'll squash you like the insect you are.
Yikes, that was scary. No fair, all of you gang up on poor little me. Well, I guess this is it for you then. I guess this is it for you now then. See you around.
Hold it! Give me back my grand.
Not again! Get out of my way!
Now's our chance!
Oh, you really think so? Come on then. Catch us with a game of Stellella, Oni.
A. Oh no. Tasuke!
Grandpa! Everyone! I'm so sorry. It's all because I went outside on my own. If I hadn't, these Oni would never have.
You didn't do anything wrong, Oni.
Miss!
Oh no. She'd only just learned how to hold her tears back. And you go and make her cry all over again. What the hell's wrong with you two?
Oh, how scary. There's nothing worse than a stern talking to from an old man. I guess that's our cue to leave.
Very well then, Master of Chaldea. Shinman Musashi. We'll be waiting for you on the peak of the nearby mountain. And if you wish to save these children, you'll come to see us before daybreak. No, on second thought, we will wait for you there until high noon.
I'm a big fan of cowboys, you see.
I won't even tell you two to come alone. Feel free to bring all your little friends with you. The more there are to kill, the merrier your deaths will be.
Ah, they vanished.
That was like the skill we used to conceal our presence. I can't figure out the particulars, but it must be a skill that's unique to the heroic spirit sword masters.
They didn't even leave a scent behind. If we go after them with no plan, we'll be playing right into their hands. Grandpa Muramasa?
They pissed off the foxy grandpa. It's so fucking over.
They told us to go to the nearby mountain.
I got you.
So that's where we go. Hurry up! We don't have a moment to waste. Yes, sir.
Of course we will. You have to pay back for your hospitality, and I have my pride as a fighter. Now that I have a feel for Oni's claws and the Yasuyona's reach, I, Shinman Musashi, swear that I'll take their heads off the next time we meet.
You know, it's crazy because I didn't even have that hard of a time reading it, but if I didn't use slightly more brain energy to, like, try it, it was tripping me up just, like, the smallest amount. Because of the Yasutsuna, like...
Yeah, Yasutsuna, it's fine.
Yasutsuna. It's like, or maybe, like, it's one of those things where, like, Su was, like, bears to be Yasutsuna, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was just like, nope, not enough energy. Try again. It's like those TikTok memes where it's like, oh, hamburger, and it won't go through the thing until you say hamburger, like, perfectly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
No, I'm gonna call it a Yasutsuna from now on. Yasutsuna.
Yes.
Yasutsuna.
Me and the girl watched the 2002 Scooby-Doo movie last night. And she's like, oh my god.
Yo!
Daphne's, oh my god, look at that fit. She's slaying right now.
All right, let's Oh no, I need to keep Obabon. But I guess we'll bring a horse. There we go. I'm so hungry. I could eat a what in Chinese? Words are fucking difficult. I would agree. Anytime I have to say the word particularly, I fucking die inside.
Specifically.
Yep.
Who's this one?
The Kala Sutra probably. So she...
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
That's me.
Yes.
That's
That's
my
you.
name.
Yes.
That's right.
Now that we have hostages, how should we treat them? Well, that's obvious.
You treat them like a fucking queen.
Killing them is our best option. Not knowing whether they're dead or alive will panic our enemies. And once we no longer have to worry about them, we will be free to act as we see fit. Whenever one deals with humans, that's the best approach. But our opponents aren't people, you say? Now that you mention it, I suppose they're not. To tell the truth, we heroic spirit swordmasters have no real way of telling right from wrong.
What?
There's no point in wondering about whether to kill them or not. All we need to do is what our curse of annihilation tells us.
What did Castor tell us again, anyway? He told us to go after the little kids, right? So, that's what we did.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Well, whatever. One hostage, two hostages. It's all the same to me. So let's go ahead and kill him.
You know I can hear y'all, right? Are you gonna kill me? Am I gonna die like mom and dad?
Well, I thought you'd be bawling your head off, but you're really keeping it together. What a good big sister you are, Onui.
If you're gonna patronize me, then just kill me already.
Oh, hey, it's not like I want to do this either, okay? This is just more efficient. You heard that scary lady over there mumbling to herself, right? Killing you two is the best option we've got.
Please.
What's that?
Please don't kill Toski. He's still just a baby.
That means he's more points.
And Grandpa said babies should never have to die.
And that's why he's pointless.
But you see a little face he's making right now, a little peaceful little face right there. There's no way you could ever do that to him like that. No way, no way, no how. I'm telling you, you never kill a little baby guy man like that. Please.
Sorry, but it's out of my hands. You get that, right?
Fucking oomphy face, dude. that is what I'm calling this face from now on. Holy shit.
Up.
This is either the oomphy face or an air fryer face.
It's kind of like Astolfo's face.
Kind of.
Got the little tooth and everything.
Besides, this whole world's nothing but a dream. So why not do whatever we like? If it makes you feel any better, you can pretend that the Oni in the mountains who are about to eat you is just another bad dream. Anyway, no time like the present. Besides, you two look really good enough to eat. What's with the sword, Kalasutra Hell? You almost cut my head off.
If you so much as try as eating a child in front of me, I will take your head myself.
Wait, what? I've never heard anything about that.
Well, now you have. So take your hand off her shoulders and put your claws away.
I swear, you're way out of your mind. I swear, you're way more out of your mind than me in my berserk state. Where do you even get off calling yourself a rider? You killed your noble phantasm horse without a second thought. You said you didn't need it because it wasn't embedded with your curse of annihilation. And yet here you are, still calling yourself a rider. How does that make sense, I ask you? But fine. Claws are gone now, see? Sorry for hurting you, little Onui. Looks like we'll have to take a rain check on mealtime.
Huh? What's going on? Are you gonna kill me or not? I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well get it over with, you know?
won't kill you. I would never kill a child, nor could I ever let one die in front of me. You're hurt and your life is in danger, yet you're being so brave. Oh, what a precious little girl you are. You're just like... You're just like me. Look at you doing your very best to keep your little brother safe.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm so sorry for how we treated you, but I won't ask for your forgiveness. I couldn't. We're broken inside. We were broken the moment we had our curses implanted in us. It's like we're already dead. Now that our spirit origins have been shattered and rebuilt, we become machines called heroic spirit sword masters. We're broken, all of us. There's no way we can be fixed. That's why sometimes we say things we don't really mean.
So, I have something I actually just remembered, but I will talk about it during the battle section.
Is that what you really think? Poor little Oni child. Poor little warrior. Your human self was broken a long time ago. You can't blame it all on your karma. That's just one more log on the fire. Right, Minamoto no Raiko?
Miyamoto no Shigeru.
Minamoto no Shigeru.
Didn't you just say we don't have a moment to waste?
I'm sorry.
No way.
I
He's
just
making swords right now.
I just got distracted.
Oh.
Senin brought me boba.
Oh.
How could you eat boba at a time like this when I'm eating pork chop sandwiches?
Space Ghost, you can't keep sneaking bite of your pork
Oh.
chop sandwiches like this.
But it's a healing item. She needs it.
How is now a good time to forge a new katana? Get a hold of yourself, Grandpa! No. We don't have time for the whole so blinded by rage you lost sight of reality thing.
I'm sorry, Master. Lord Muramasa said he was going to get ready, but as soon as he came back to the Hermitage, he lit a fire in his forge.
So, Lord Muramasa is a graduate of the Muramasa School of Smithing. That is why he forges like a man possessed.
He's a servant who... never mind.
All of you, shut up and get ready to leave. I ain't seen that, all damn it. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing this to keep a level head. Now quit gawking and go get ready. Don't make me say it again.
He's literally stimming.
Yup.
He's literally stimming.
He's just stimming, man. He's one of us for real, for real.
What do you mean one of us?
Once you're all ready to go, we'll be leaving right away. Got that? Got it.
I mean, he's neurodivergent, come on. Well, it's fairly tall, but we should still be able to reach the top in 2 hours. Anyway, once we get there, we'll be facing off against those two again. Can you handle that, Remy and Kotaro? If you don't think you could fight them because they look like people you know, then you should stay behind. I can deal with them on my own. If I have to.
Don't worry, I know they're not our friends. This is far from the first time this has happened.
Oh my god! I see. Well, that's good to hear. Then, would you mind if I said something? I don't know how much consolation it will be, but I have some thoughts I'd like to share. Money ain't real, money ain't real.
Money ain't real, money ain't real.
Tell him.
I don't think we should think of the heroic spirit sword masters as their actual heroic spirits. I know we haven't taken the time to make sure we're on the same page about this, so I want to be clear. They're nothing more than walking corpses.
I feel like this has been hammered into our head at this point.
No. Let me say my piece. I gotta say this, Remy.
The people need to know, Master.
Nobody's stopping you.
I'm not a big fan of the Curse of Annihilation.
I was
A
convinced
flame
of that when we fought Lord Yingxun. I think you should accept that too, if you can. Just in case you didn't know. But especially now that you're going up against ones you know personally. Of course, I know that's easier said than done.
True, they do look and sound just like the heroic spirits we know. But they're still completely different people. Master, I believe Lady Musashi is right. Besides, heroic spirits are essentially different people every time they're summoned as servants anyway. I'm sure you didn't know that, so I had to remind you. Even if they retain their memories of the other times they've been summoned, there is no heroic spirit who is exactly the same person every time they're summoned. Rather, they're the same person, but one who is different as possible. Maybe it would be more accurate to say that they're a completely different person who very closely resembles them each time.
You know, I've heard this explanation a lot of times. That was by far the most confusing one.
God fucking... I'm having a stroke.
The dead don't come back to life. People die when they are killed. That's how it should be. But the heroic spirit swordmasters, well, as Lady Musashi said, they're corpses. In essence, they are the dead coming back to life. They're beings born from dead servants. From what I've been told about Lord Hozoi and Inshun, it sounds like becoming a swordmaster changes everything about them, not just their personalities. So it is not like the principles that make every heroic spirit essentially a different version of the same person. They may be close to the servants you saw in Shinjuku, at least in the sense that their spirit origins differ from their natural state. But that was a phenomenon specific to Shinjuku, so...
Lei Yonui, Lord Tasuke, Huh? Did you say something, Danzo? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This would be difficult for you to understand. Please, pay that no mind. Anyway, I know it's hard, but we can't give up now. Right. I will help too. Lord Tajima no Kami told me to assist you should the heroic spirit swordmasters appear.
I would be down as fuck for some Kush of Annihilation, just saying.
So I shall push my performance limiters to their maximum, because I wish to protect those two children.
Thank you, Danzo.
Not at all.
Alright. Both my iron and me have cooled down. You all talk too much. Now quit wasting time and go get ready. The sun will be up before you know it.
Dog, there is constantly a steel rod up this man's ass.
He is the
Molten
bone
at
of the
this
sword.
point.
Actually, in early Fate Stay Night, he describes like when he concentrates his magic circuits as it feels like
Pushing
there's like a
an
steel
iron
rod running up his
rod
spine.
down. Yeah.
No, I remember that. I remember. And I do legitimately think that's one of the hottest pieces of prose that Nasu has ever written.
You were right, Lord Muramasa. By my estimation, cutting through this bamboo forest should make for a good shortcut. Please try to make do just a little longer, Master. If you like, I could carry you on my back.
Don't bother. Have you ever managed to peek through that mop of hair of yours and look at your master? The kid's lower body got plenty of muscle to spare. You must have done a lot of walking. Not for exercise, but for survival. It's nothing compared to America. That's right. Understand your capabilities. Times like these, you want your companions to be full of confidence.
Good point. I don't know just how much she's been walking, but the fact that she's crossed an entire continent, like America, means she's definitely no slouch. Of course, I'm not half bad either, since I'm a pretty seasoned traveler.
Shut up, cow legs. I wasn't talking.
What the fuck, Muramasa,
What do
dude?
you mean by that?
What does he mean by that? What?
I don't.
What? Where'd that come from, Grandpa? Come on! Can't you be nice and treat me like one of your grandkids, too? Jeez.
I got my hands plenty full with 2 grandkids already. I need a third, I need a hole in my head.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow,
He has
want me to
no-
help?
He has no fucking chill.
I see you're back.
I went on to scout ahead. I detected a small number of monsters ahead. We could go around them, but that would cost us a great deal of time.
I see. Then we have no choice but to go through them. Lord Muramasa, Lady Musashi, Huh? They're both already gone!
Come on, let's catch up and break through.
Got it, Master. Come on, Lady Donzo. You too!
Understood. Sneak, sneak, nin, nin.
Nee.
Oh my god.
All right, so apparently this entire singularity, according to Isaac, is
Yeah.
based off an incredibly old piece of Japanese literature.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like, apparently this is just them taking that book and just rewriting it with Fate characters.
Yeah, so kind of like when they made Dragon Ball.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Ball is good.
I am not saying that as a slight. I just think that that shit's cool.
It feels very mythological.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. Part of the reason Muramasa is a Shiro is to showcase what the ladder would be like if he were allowed to grow old.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of already know this, and also he doesn't really get old. I don't know. Mufflerman's chewing on his tapioca like his life depends on it. Holy shit.
God damn it.
You got balls in your mouth, dude?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's
Wow.
the Tuesday. I mean, a Wednesday.
It's the eternal.
It's still a Thursday.
What a week, isn't
Stop
it?
it. Oh.
Captain, it's Tuesday.
Oh, guys, my office, they are like tearing apart. There was some asshole, like, they've been running a jackhammer outside that's been fucking awful all day. And there's also like they're tearing down the desks, so we're moving offices soon. And instead of like, okay, like we're like basically we're moving out, like just get out of here kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're insisting that we be there, even though we all have the capability to work from home, just because like somebody wants to see like butts and seats essentially, and it's fucking awful. They're like drilling stuff, like dropping desks and like metal pipes and stuff today. It's like, why the fuck am I fucking here, dude?
This sounds like a workers' comp claim waiting to happen.
Oh, I don't think software engineers get workers' comp. I will say it's not super fun though.
I will
We're
say, if
all-
a ceiling fell on you and broke your leg, you'd get workers' comp.
Yeah, but the ceiling's not gonna fall. I mean, just they stuffed us all into like half the desks we normally have. I don't know what we're gonna. Wednesday is pretty light, but we were like the desks we had left were full. So Friday we're supposed to have more people in because like everybody's supposed to be in on Friday or whatever. But so like we run out of desks because people just gonna have to look for somewhere to sit. I don't know.
What?
If
I-
only there were a desk that we could use somewhere else.
Yeah, like at home.
Like at home.
I will never understand fucking capitalist overlords, dude. Ah. Speaking of capitalist overlords, oh hi Koyanskaya. How you doing?
All right, time to game. The obstacles have been eliminated. Let's keep going. We should reach the mountain pass soon.
I know this place like the back of my hand. I'll lead the way.
Everyone, there's something I would like to discuss. What is it? Can you tell us while we walk?
Ain't got time for that, Goku.
Okay, but be sure to watch your step.
Lord Tajima has told me a few things about servants, but I still do not know much about them. However, they sound as though they were dead people returned to life. So then, what is the difference between heroic spirit swordmasters and heroic spirits? According to what you have said, it sounds as though they were both more than that.
Heroic spirits are heroes who left a significant mark on human history, and servants are their shadows. These servants far exceed the capabilities of ordinary people, and many are exceptionally powerful warriors. For example, a single servant joining a battle could lead anyone to victory against an entire army.
A whole army. That sounds just like the heroic spirit swordmasters who burned down Hitachi and wiped out Sagami.
True. That's because the heroic spirit swordmasters are servants that have been twisted to do evil.
It's so hard to take this seriously right now because like they will not stop. Guys, we fucking get it.
Kotaro, please explain that again. I do not understand.
Oh my fucking god.
It's like that time when they ask you, are you done with the tutorial level? Do you need to explain again? And you accidentally keep clicking A and it lands on yes.
Yeah, this is literally the fucking owl from Ocarina of Time, dude.
Yes!
It's fucking Kaepora Gabora.
I see.
That red color. Oh no. Red, no. Don't bring me back to Commu. No. I can only take so much mid in my life.
In fact, I'm a servant myself. Oh, but I'm not a heroic spirit swordmaster. Oh, no. I for one, definitely believe in women's suffrage.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, so does that make you a heroic spirit?
I mean, it makes me not a heroic spirit swordmaster, because, you know, the heroic spirit swordmasters, generally speaking, whoo boy, you don't want to know what the voter turnout's like for those guys. Yes, that's right.
I see. I did not know that. Could you explain it to me again?
Yeah, I'm something of a servant myself. At least Danganronpa repeating itself has a fucking point. Because it's a mystery, and you have to make sure that people understand points of a mystery, and that's all localized in one case usually. But this is just a setting of the entire world.
Don't forget, I mean, Haruhi had to repeat itself too.
True, Endless 8 did happen.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I couldn't think of a good way to broach the subject, so...
Whoa, look at those two having a moment. This is hardly a time or the place, but I can't take my eyes off them.
Musashi moments away from walking off of a cliff.
Them some privacy, Musashi.
As for Samgata Hell and Kalasutra Hell, they're servants who ended up becoming heroic spirit swordmasters. They may once have been Shuten Douji and Minamoto no Raiko, but whatever they were in life, they're now heroic spirit swordmasters, and have become the vicious creatures we saw for ourselves. At least, that's my best guess, based on everything we know so far. However, in their particular case, there's something else. It's, I hesitate to bring this up, but I think it's important that we all be aware of it. That goes for you too, Master. Before Shuten Douji and Minamoto no Raiko were heroic spirits, they were Oni.
So Raiko has Ushikozen, Oni side to her, and Shuten Douji is like the Queen Oni.
Right. Shuten Douji may be more overtly Oni than Raiko, but Oni blood still runs through both of their veins. And we can't deny the possibility that this may be affecting how they are as heroic spirit swordmasters.
Oni, you say?
And as for me,
Come to think of it, Tomoe Gozen seemed like she was using some Oni power as well.
She was really strong. And she had...
I'll say, I've never seen anyone use a bow like that before. It was downright terrifying.
Reminds me of the scene from Princess Mononoke where he just lets the bow rip and it just tears off an entire dude's upper half.
Oh.
Princess
Yeah, you gotta do what
Mononoke
you
is
gotta do.
crazy.
I remember that actually, yeah. It's been a long
God.
time. Anyway, Oni, huh? I've had run-ins with Oni before too.
Had run-ins with Oni-chan.
Sam.
There were a bunch around when Remy and I first met, of course. But that was far from the only time. So I've got a few thoughts of my own based on my experiences, if you'd like to hear them. Basically, there are many different types of Oni. I'm gonna explain anyways, you don't have to say anything. Hold on. First, creatures outside of domain of humans, the uncivilized and untamable.
Here we go! Hyperfixation land! We're here!
If only Da Vinci weren't kept out by the imaginary, we can only have the servants that we want in this.
Second, the descendants of abominations that possess power outside of what is categorically within human capacity. And third, beings whose hatred of this world was so intense that it gave them corporeal form and could never be pacified. Some were even born like that because of how they were portrayed in stories.
Ooh.
Ooh.
so there are Oni that live outside humans' domains, Oni that possess supernatural power, and Oni that come from stories.
Right. Now, let's go back to the heroic spirits. I am opening my water bottle. These sandwiches come with water, baby. It may not mean much, but I happen to notice something that they have in common. I guess you can think of this as kind of a thought experiment.
What?
Something they have in common?
By definition, heroic spirits are heroes, right? And it's not like just any samurai who made a name for himself on the battlefield could become one, right? Some of them are people who, say, rebelled against a cruel feudal lord to save others, right?
I guess that...
You like trailed
Oh.
off a little quiet at the end there. I,
I
didn't
guess
hear
that
you.
kind of fits Boudica.
Boudica's an Oni, I guess.
What's more, they can do a lot more than any human. It may not be true for all of them, but most heroic spirits are really strong, right? How many times am I gonna end with right? Let's take a drink.
Right. Just the fact that their bodies aren't harmed by ordinary attacks makes them exceptionally dangerous.
In which case, the first two kinds of Oni I mentioned above half apply to heroic spirits too. Some heroic spirits are unbound by human mores, and some far exceed human capabilities. As for the third kind,
I see what you mean. You're right. That might not be too different either. Some heroic spirits are born from concepts and stories. And some are summoned as servants who have been transformed into monsters by the effects of those concepts and stories.
right. And isn't that kind of what this current situation feels like? I'm afraid I no longer follow you.
I think I agree with Donzo here. Like,
What are you on?
yeah, well, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you saying that Oni and heroic spirits are the same thing, Lady Musashi?
Not the same, Lady Donzo. Lady Musashi is simply saying that there are similarities.
Similarities?
Great, now we got Kotaro mansplaining the difference between fucking Onis and heroic spirits. Okay.
Singularity.
Right. They're very similar, but only at a superficial level. At their heart, they're fundamentally different. The major difference between heroes and Oni is the fact that Oni kind can never coexist with humans. At heart, Oni are twisted, warped creatures. They could smile one moment and devour someone they love the next. Everything about them can change in an instant. A complete and total inversion, like it was nothing.
Sorry to interrupt you, Masashi, but that third kind of Oni has shown up. Take a look. It's almost like you invited the thing here.
Is that a great dark Oni?
It's the third kind of Oni!
Remy was paying attention! This is just one of those speak of the devil's things, okay? I didn't invite it here!
Lady Musashi ran off ahead. I'm gonna go join her.
We have to get through here quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Understood. Then I shall help you to slaughter this Oni as well.
Hi, Vento!
Hello, Vento.
Hey, Vento, would you like to learn about Oni kind?
I think he's a little late, unfortunately, for that.
Damn!
You have good brain juices right now? That's what I like to hear! Let's fucking go. Alright, I'm gonna have good brain juices, looking at Morgan here. 1 second. Alright, here we go. It's time to play the game!
Yeah.
When the Camelot is roadless.
Off-roading Camelot.
Yo, that's crazy. I mean, you do kind of do that in Camelot with Da Vinci's little Da Vinci car.
Oh, that's right. But is that Camelot or was that more like Egypt?
I mean, it was in the Camelot Singularity. I would count it.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna stun this guy. I don't even want him to take a turn.
But you can edit the image?
What image?
I'm uploading. I'm catching up on the previous 40 to 50 reens on Blue Sky.
Oh shit, let's go. All right, here we go. Now we're just gonna go. The Groose is loose.
Dude, I can't believe the way Nintendo changed my mind about that Groose motherfucker in Skyward Sword.
Dog, I fucking love Groose so much. Skyward Sword was a fantastic game in my opinion. I just hate
like
the
the game
fact
a lot.
that Ego Raptor wouldn't shut up about it. Because it basically made talking about that game on the internet a fucking nightmare for 10 years. Yeah.
Like I think that even like when the game had its remaster on the Switch, I think that helped a little bit. But genuinely, like I think a lot of people still fucking dog on that game, which is crazy because that game was universally beloved when it came out.
Yeah.
I loved that game, dude. I failed my Honors Algebra 2 final. I didn't fail it. I fucking bombed it, though, because of that game. I was supposed to be studying. I'm like, I don't really know what logarithms are, but whatever. Like, I'm just going to play this fucking game. It was so fun. I'd say I still like that game.
I love Skyward Sword. I fucking love Skyward Sword. And yeah, I'm happy Noodle made that video calling out the worst piece of video games criticism ever created.
Wait, huh?
There's a guy named Noodle. He was calling out the Ocarina of Time sequelitis video.
Ah, yeah.
Because that shit, it made talking about any 3D Zelda game online so awful for like 10 years.
Like, I get that it had points, but I don't think it should be like the holy grail and Bible of video game talk.
Also, just in general, I think a lot of his points are super subjective, but he's
Very.
like toiting them up as fact. And that's like the biggest issue. But I've had enough of this discourse for the rest of my life. Ugh.
Fair.
Ah. Hostile eliminated. Whew. It was tough, but we managed.
Does this mean that the heroes have won and defeated the Oni? I'm afraid I still don't fully understand. Could you please explain it to me once again, Futaro? Oh, sorry if I confused you. I was just saying whatever came to mind. Don't dwell on it too much.
I'm gonna throw her off of a fucking cliff, dude.
Yeah, just talking out of my sword. Still, in the end, it really doesn't matter if your heroic spirit sword. Heroic sport.
Heroic spork.
Spork.
Heroic.
Still, in the end, it doesn't really matter if you're heroic spirit or an Oni.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. I may have plenty of opinions to share, but I still don't even know who I am. I've been to many different worlds, fought opponents with the same name countless times, and written something called the Book of Five Rings. But for all of that, I don't even know my own hometown.
Oh, hold up. Let me go through this book. What the fuck did you say about Ocarina of Time, Musashi?
Look, it's all opinion and subjective based, okay? I didn't think people would take it as fact.
Oh my god. All you're doing, bomb bowling. What the fuck are you complaining about, Musashi?
Bomb bowling is fun, dude.
Look, sometimes bombs aren't meant to be bold. Have you tried that? That's such...
That's the perfect face to follow up on that.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I died back when I first wandered into a different world. I'm not the same person I was back then. I may even just be a ghost claiming to be Miyamoto Musashi. But even if I don't know who I am, there's one thing I could say for sure. At the very least, I'm no Oni. And that's just as true for Oni too. Even if they don't know who they are, they can say that much for sure. I'm an Oni. I am a beast and I live my life accordingly. As long as you know that about yourself, that's all that matters. Even if you don't know who you really are. Or even if you've long since forgotten who you once were. As long as I decide how I want to live and act accordingly, then I'm me. And I won't let anyone criticize me for that. Or, well, at least I'm not gonna criticize me for it right now. I guess what I'm trying to say is, right now, I'm someone who's here to fight bad guys with all of you. What about you, Remy?
I want to save Onai and...
You got it. It doesn't matter who your family was or where you came from. All that matters is what you want to do and what you actually do. So cheer up, Kotaro. Be honest. You felt bad for a moment earlier because you thought you were an Oni just like them, didn't you? Is that true, Lord Kotaro? As far as Remy and I are concerned, Kotaro, the fact that you're trying to save Ono and Tasuke makes you awesome. You're just like the hero of justice straight out of a fairy tale. I've got a big soft spot for people like that. Me? I'm an underhanded coward who will do whatever it takes to win. I can't stand people who go around preaching justice, but I love people who try their best and do the right thing. So hold your head high, Lord Kotaro. As long as you want to help others, I'll want to help you.
Well, if Lady Musashi, one of the greatest heroes of all time, thinks that highly of me, I suppose I have no choice but to rally myself and fight.
Wait, really? Is that how I went down in your history books?
Yeah, you were a big fucking deal.
Ah, shit, I'm a big fucking deal.
Oh shit.
Oh. Mm. What you want to do and what you actually do. In that case, what am I?
It's the difference between being a starving freelance artist and being the greeter at Walmart.
What am I? A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade.
I think Donzo might be a little boy crazy right now.
No, it can't be.
No.
No.
Fuck that hit home. I'm sorry. I say that as someone who has lived that reality on both sides, who is currently in the starving freelance artist camp.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant being a little boy crazy.
Oh, I mean, you know, who isn't a little boy crazy?
For better or for worse, me. Actually, it's for better now. We're good.
Let's go!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not that it matters.
Good. We finally made it to the trail. From here, we could reach the peak in an hour if we hurry without stopping, but then we would be too tired to fight. So we won't be doing that. So we hurry, but we also take breaks when we need to. No pushing ourselves too hard and no getting exhausted.
Isn't that right, people who keep on working 8 hours straight without taking breaks?
Stop. Listen.
Call me out like this. Can push myself a little bit. Oh, right. As they say, even heaps of dust make a mountain in time. We need to hurry, but we push yourselves too much, and all of a sudden you can go no further. And if that ends up taking you out of the commission just when it really counts, you'd never be able to forgive yourself.
There we go. That's the last of my boba tea.
So if you start to get so tired that you feel it in your knees, take a break, grab a boba. We still have a long way ahead of us.
Yo, they have boba here? Yeah, they just make some green tea and they throw a bunch of dongo in it.
In that case, why don't I carry her? I may not look like it, but I am capable of carrying almost a ton. That much? Whoa. I mean, that's amazing, but I'm afraid it'll be too risky. If you happen to drop her for any reason while we're out running on our top speed, she could be seriously injured, or worse. Especially since this isn't exactly the safest path.
I mean, you just have the Donzo safety belt installed, you know?
Indeed, there's no telling when we might run into more monsters, so we need to proceed with caution.
Then it's settled. Let's go.
Ikimasho.
Ikimasho! I'm reading him. I'm reading him, guys.
Fuck.
You're a weird motley bunch, that's for sure. I guess the age of war really is over.
We had like a new type resonance there for like just a second, Colors. I heard the jingle. Fuck.
Your next words are... I know there ain't a ton of people living decent lives out there, but... there's something about you that's more than just passing strange, Remy. None. I don't understand. I don't remember what my grandkids looked like anymore. It was a terrible time to be alive back then. For most people, it took everything they had just to stay alive. All the samurai cared about was conquering other provinces, so there was no end of war on this tiny island. Every now and then we'd get a great leader, but they'd always die well before their time, and there was no guarantee that their successor would be worth a damn. And if a powerful province came and invaded us, other feudal lords inevitably proved all but useless. In order to fight a war, you need money, food, and manpower. It wasn't enough that our lords would demand we hand over our money, they also demanded our lives. Working the rice fields was hard enough, but they came in and drafted all the young farmers for the army. Then all the fields were neglected. In the worst case, those farmers would even get killed in battle. On top of that, whenever a battle broke out near a village, soldiers would invade it and take everything from food to women. For most people in times of war, life is hell.
That's true. The Sengoku period was a truly horrifying time to be alive.
And there was no god or Buddha to be found then. Maybe there was something worth caring about if you looked hard enough, but I never found it.
That's crazy.
Nor did I ever see any god or Buddha feeding the starving children after a war came to an end. Put another way, the blades at that time were too strong. They offered neither salvation nor forgiveness. Back then, it seemed like the fires of war went on forever.
You're like cutting in and out. You need to be just a smidge louder.
Yeah, okay. Back then, it seemed like the fires of war would rage on forever.
Naruhodo.
Even if some feudal lord managed to claim the empire for himself and we enjoyed a time of peace for a while, it was always just a matter of time before another war would break out. At least that's what I used to think. Huh? I can see it in your eyes. You've been through a lot. You grew up in privilege. Yours are the eyes of someone who's never gone hungry, or lived in fear of war, or had to sleep out in the cold. And you don't come from nobility either, do you? Oh, I'm just an ordinary guy. It may not be a straight line from Namitsu's reign to your time, but eventually... Now I know this land will be home to kids with gentle eyes like yours. Even if people seem strange to me. Truth be told, it's hard for me to imagine a time filled with oddballs like you. But if this so-called peaceful world gets us there eventually, I guess it's not all bad.
Grandpa?
Hmm.
That was so cheesy!
Shut it!
Aw, you're blushing, Grandpa. Cute. Oh, and for the record, I don't think the Age of War is all that bad either.
Oh my!
Was all bad either.
Oh,
I'm getting musical whiplash, dog. This is nuts. They need to pick a fucking crack.
I also can't get over Musashi being like, "Look, I know war was really bad, but you know,
Not all bad.
I don't think it was all bad." And I'm like, "Are you fucking
Not
crazy?"
all wars, okay, Grandpa? Not all wars.
Oh?
After all, you were there during it. So was I, and so was Kataro. Danzo, I know you're active now, but you were around during the Age of War too, weren't you? Yes, I was. So we all got something in common then. We're willing to risk our lives to save children that are total strangers to us. That makes us all oddballs, as Grandpa Muramasa puts it.
Bah, give it a rest.
Lord Muramasa, I have a question for you as well. Earlier, when you said you don't remember what your grandchildren looked like, was that a figure of speech?
No, I honestly don't remember. Thinking back on it now, I devoted every day of my life to forging swords, nothing else. Where blades are concerned, as long as you make them as you were taught, they can cut through most anything. But that just wasn't enough for me. A sword forged by a true master should, I thought, be able to cut through anything. I was born and raised to make swords and nothing else. Even as everyone else around me starved to death, my work as a smith kept putting food on my table. That's why I thought my swords had to be able to cut anything, or else there'd be no point to my life. So I set out to make the ultimate sword. I ended up forging so many blades. But only because if I didn't, I'd never be able to make one that was truly peerless. I decided that the sword should be capable of cutting through bonds, certainty, and even karma. Just so you know, the Myojin Giri Island Musashi isn't that. That one's just an evil super blade that ended up reaching the demonic realm.
That sounds more than powerful enough, but I guess it's not the sort of blade you were seeking, is it?
No, it's not. I'm probably not making much sense to you, but that's okay. No one else can understand what it is I'm seeking. Barely one step removed from madness, or maybe I went mad a long time ago and never realized it. I barely remember my kids' or grandkids' faces. I have some recollection of the disciples who carried on my smithing techniques, but that's all. I never did anything fatherly or grandfatherly for my family, and yet, here I am. I don't give a damn whether this place is a dream, an illusion, or reality. This is where I ended up. I don't know who summoned me or why, but...
Then, you're a servant too, just like Lord Kotaro.
That's right. I'm not good for anything besides making swords, but for some reason I showed up here. I know I haven't exactly come back to life, but even so, I made a decision. Now that I've found myself with a new life here, I'm going to make the most of it. It'd make me real happy to see Onoi get married or travel wherever the wind takes her, just like Musashi.
You wanted to be like me?
Ooh.
Same for Tasuke. I'd be happy to see the little guy grow up and become a merchant or a military officer, or he could even travel as well.
Hello, Shorjuken. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Shorjuken.
So I'm doing everything I can to make that happen. I forged spades, hoes, and even pots so I could save up money.
You could forge hose?
Yeah.
It's one of my
He
many
forged
talents.
bitches too.
Senji, you keep talking about sword. You're scaring away the hose that you forged.
When I dematerialize, I want them to choose their own futures and do what makes them happy. To grow up in a peaceful world, never knowing what it's like to be hungry. So I won't have any damn thing get in my way. Not a giant snake, nothing.
I'm sensing an evil aura. A really
I
big
just summoned
one.
A giant snake.
God damn it.
That roar and that giant body, big enough to reach the heavens. It's exactly the same type of servant the assassin of Paraiso controlled.
He really did summon the giant snake.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Wait. Of course, the Oni of Mount...
That's a big. Oh my god. Okay, that's a word.
Oh,
soup.
that's big.
Wait. Of course, the Oni of Mount Oe. There's some stories that say Shuten Douji is the daughter of the god of Oe, which would make her one of the Yamato no Orochi's descendants. In which case, it's entirely possible that some god to hell could make use of the same power behind Paraiso's curse.
How is that possible? Besides, no one should be going around summoning ancient serpents in the first place. It's using his whole body to block our path, huh? It knows we're in a hurry. Well, if that's how it wants to play, I won't show it any mercy. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm going all out on this monster to take this monster down. I don't know who the snake is descended from, and I don't give a crap. If it insists on getting in our way, I'll chop it up into bite-sized pieces. Not that I'll actually eat any of them. Just, you know, the pork chop sandwiches are still here. I gotta make...
Look, if there's one thing that Metal Gear Solid 3 taught me is that it tastes like chicken.
Are you a snake eater?
I mean, I can say that we're all currently in a dream.
Is it a thrill? With darkness and silence in the night?
Oh, it's quite the thrill. I'm currently searching, and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I need to play MGS3 again.
Not for honor, but for you.
Snake Eater.
I don't know any of the other words.
In my time, there'd be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you.
Snake Eater.
I'm still in a dream.
Snake Eater. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, I'm sorry, Maya. You came back into the middle of Snake Eater karaoke. Featuring Color Bruce from the Devil May Cry series.
Colors, that was great. You should have told me you could have done that earlier. We could have done a lot of shit posting.
Really?
We probably still can, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I
never
like
too late.
singing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Colors and I have talked about it a few times.
I don't showcase it because I'm nervous about doing a cover, but I do want to do a cover one day, and I do like to sing. So if you want me to sing, I will do it. I'm practicing.
Aggressively climbs ladder. All right, we're gonna go all out. We're gonna kill this guy to death. I think killing them to death is the only way they can know peace. There we go. We're gonna quab them.
Quab.
Get quabbed, idiot. Sa, ii desho. Not a big fan of the Orochi, personally. I was really hoping the curse was gonna kill. Jeez!
No.
Of course I pull almost all Morgan cards!
I mean, it's fine. The one quick card won this.
Oh my god, I just thought that was incredibly funny, where I'm like, okay, let's just finish this on the 4th turn, and then all of a sudden, oops, all Morg.
I
then-
mean, it genuinely could have come up as all Morgan cards, I think.
No, it did, because it was reset, so it could have come up all Morgs. Master, please stand back! We've mortally wounded it. But it's too strong to just die right away. If you stay too close, it could hurt you as well.
I'm not going anywhere.
What the fuck did I just say?
Lady Remy, I don't understand. Can't you give orders and provide support from further back just as well?
You see, for most servants summoned at Chaldea, the closer we can be to Master, the better. Essentially, staying close by significantly enhances our power. That's why Master always stays by our side. But in this case, it's just too dangerous for you to be here, Master!
Don't worry, this is how I always fight. If I didn't run for Fafnir, I'm not gonna run for this. Don't be so stubborn, kid. You should listen to the red-headed ninja once in a...
Remy?
Damn it! The serpent went after Master with the last of its strength! Hang on, Master! I can see you rolling down the slope! I'm coming to get you! So stay where you're still rolling!
There's a new enemy coming in from the front. It's another black serpent identical to the one we just fought.
This,
The point where I remember the mash is in here.
I'm fucking screaming because I'm just thinking of that one clip from Gundam Wing where it's Hero rolling down the cliff for like a full 30 seconds.
Another one? Now?
I'll catch up with you all later.
Oh my god. Master!
I'm sorry, Remy. Once we make it out of here, I'll come after you right away.
Apparently this shit's peak.
What should speak?
What is coming up? Apparently this is peak.
I'll
Oh?
believe when I see it.
Oh, we got a no battles node. Oh, that's how you know this shit's serious.
Oh, shit! We gotta have a shame time.
Let me get some water.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna experience peak fiction together. I'll be right back, gamers.
Okay.
Hydrate. I should probably make some tea as well. Green tea or jasmine tea, you guys?
What kind of day do you want to have?
A good day?
Good day for a good day.
Thank you, Esper.
Let's see what chat room's talking about.
Okay, I'm back. What do we miss?
Literally nothing.
Okay. I got some jasmine mandarin orange tea.
All right, gamers. Oh, I'm
Wait.
here.
Gamers? You
Ready
mean
to
like
game.
Uma Musume?
Oh my god, you're right, they are gay mares.
I know. Oh, thank goodness you got it. I was afraid
I
nobody else would get
understand.
it.
Yes, it's cool.
I
Don't worry about
see.
it.
All right.
I had to teach people that Ume Musume exists, and they were not understanding that idols can be horse girls, can be actual racehorses, can be gacha all in one.
Yes,
Oh man,
And also
that
gay.
chicken tender?
that is indeed a chicken
Is it
finger.
Tandy?
Oh my.
Huh.
A singular chicken finger.
Gimme chicken tendies, be they crispy or from Wendy's. You know how it goes.
Give me peace
True.
now.
All right, let's see if Shane's in this. Oh. All right.
Oh, is this Remy?
This seems like Old Man Musashi, right?
I thought so, right?
I don't
That seems
know.
an Old Man Musashi background.
But there's a
Yeah.
fire.
Well, thank goodness that they
This is
fucking
Remy,
leave the
okay.
thing off for like mystery or some fucking shit, so I don't know who's saying anything.
I must have been knocked out. Every joint in my body hurts when I try to stand. I'm not sure what's going on. Is it so dark because it's night? I don't seem to have any serious injuries, so that's good. I'm starting to get a handle on things. It's not dark because it's night, it's dark because I'm in a cave. There's a campfire, so I can see a craggy rock walls all around me. The ceiling is pretty low. But who made campfire? Last thing I remember, the giant serpent hit me with its tail and sent me tumbling down the mountain. That must have been when I lost consciousness. I guess someone saved me. A quick look around, I can make out someone's silhouette, whoever it is. They look fairly small. It's not Danzo. Sense of relief I feel turns into a cold chill running down my spine. There's no mistaking her. It's a heroic spirit swordsmaster. Berserker of Samgata. Hal is here with me.
Oh, good morning. You're awake now,
The squeamish may want to skip out of the Shuten portion of this node. I am reading that and I'm like, what are you cooking here?
Try not to move, will you? Your sprained ankle when you took a tumble. You sprained your ankle when you took a tumble. It looks so terribly painful. Oh, don't worry. It's still night. The sun hasn't risen yet. No, don't be afraid. We can cozy up a bit and be friends, can't we? I just felt like doing this, you know. I was hanging around the peak until Kalasutra kicked me off. And wouldn't you know, while I was walking around so dreadfully bored and wishing I had a kid of my own to eat, lo and behold, you dropped right into my lap. First, I was going to just eat you up. But then I thought, what's the point of a living human if I can't make them squirm a bit? That way, I get dinner and a show. I'm just kidding. Oh, relax. If I was going to eat you, I wouldn't have patched up that poor widow ankle of yours. Those sorts of chances don't come along every day, you know. We should enjoy this while we can. Would you like a drink, sweetie? It's the height of elegance to share a drink before we get down to it, don't you think?
I'll pass.
Oh, you're no fun. Oh, all right. I'll just drink it up all myself. Waste not, want not.
I'm gonna be real, that sounded like a sound effect you would use for like a toilet flushing. And fucked me up a bit.
Wait, what?
There was a small sound effect that played when she drank it, and it sounded
like a flush.
and it
I
sounded
didn't
like
hear
a
that. I
fucking
thought you were just saying that
flush.
Color's drinking sounded like a toilet flush.
No, no, no. There was a small sound
What kind of
effect.
toilet did you listen to? Yummy. Oh, that glare of yours made it taste even better. In fact, it made me positively melt.
Are Onoi and Tasuke alright?
No idea, sweetie. They were the last time I saw them, though. Come on. Are they really all that's on your mind right now? I'm in a good mood right now. I'm feeling generous. Normally, I never bother to patch up the leader of an enemy I'm about to fight. So strange, hmm? Oh, I can just hear Imperio now, yelling about how I've gone crazy.
Going crazy.
Of course I'm crazy. I'm Heroic Spirit Swordmaster Berserker.
Oh yeah, there's a bandage on my ankle.
You're welcome. I tried to be gentle so I didn't accidentally rip your foot off, you know? Oh, good. I didn't cut off the circulation. What a twist it would have been if I accidentally made your foot rot off while I was trying to save it.
Thank you.
Thank you? Oh me, oh my, are my ears working right? Well, aren't you polite? Don't bother thanking an Oni. I helped you because I felt like it. But you're quite welcome just the same. Try not to think too much of it. After all, we'll be going at each other so ferociously, very soon, won't we?
Ayo.
Ayo.
Does that mean you're going to eat me soon?
Oh, no, no, no! Nothing of the sort. Kala Sutra Hell said we'd wait for you on the peak. Remember?
We're waiting for peak, you see, and right now, you see, you're just mid.
A promise is a promise after all. Even for those as wicked as us heroic spirit sword masters. Why would you ever think otherwise?
It's hard to trust someone who takes hostages.
You've got me there. We're pretty awful, aren't we? We're horrible, hateful, wicked creatures. Is that what you really think of us, sweetie? Well, that's too bad. The final two swordmasters are even more wicked than we are cute. And that is truly saying something, don't you think? The Saber of Imperio, a true master of the sword, and the Caster of Limbo, the mage. They're both such freakish beings that even demons don't go near them. You've seen them yourself once, right? Even I wouldn't dare mess with them with this weak little spirit origin. I doubt Kala Sutra Hell would either. If we had to fight them, I want to at least have the same bodies and powers that we did when we were alive.
Even you and Raiko couldn't defeat them.
How can I put this? Oh, it's nothing as simple as strength and weakness. It's more like Imperio and Caster are just gruesome. One is a creature whose one and only purpose is killing. A soul who's truly gifted at cutting human bodies apart in the most cold and efficient way possible. The other has nothing but loathing for this world. They'd like nothing more than to see it all rot and burn away.
Sheesh.
Well, they both sound awful.
That's right. I was thinking exactly the same thing. On a slightly different note, you really don't mind having a nice little chat with me, do you? You don't really strike me as the recklessly brave sort either. So, sweetie, why are you so comfortable around me?
I guess you just don't feel like a stranger to me.
Why do
You know,
I feel
talking's
like
my
this is...
strength. This is kind of my ailment.
Oh no.
Is that so? I knew there was something different about you. Well then, why don't we try this? This'll be for all the marbles, sweetie. Now, don't try to run. Yes, just stay nice and still. There's a good girl. Don't move. No, I won't hurt you. We're friends now, right? Just relax, sweetie. Everything's fine. Here, feel my hand? It's so cold, isn't it? Now, what would you say if I told you you could have anything you wanted as long as you joined us?
Give only in Tascape.
Really? If I was the sort of Oni you knew from storybooks, I wonder what I'd say when I gave him back. But I'm a real Oni, so I would never do that. Sorry, sweetie. Oh, shh. I know. It hurts so bad, having me tear a hole in your stomach. Shh. Believe me, I know. I've been there. It used to happen to me so much more often than I'd have liked. Especially when I was playing with Raiko and her 4 heavenly kings. They never did learn to pull their punches. Especially that brat with the golden hair. Of course, I used to gouge out their insides and stir them up all the time, too. Turnabout's fair play and all. And that's what humans and Oni do. Kill each other, tear at each other, rip each other apart. There you go. Hang on, sweetie. That's it. Just grit your teeth and bear it. Lie back and think of Chaldea. Now, what are those called again? Magical something. Ah, yes. Magical circuits. I'm just going to play with yours a little, so bear with me, okay? There's a good girl.
I really don't think those are for playing.
Oh, silly me, that was a bone. Now, nothing to worry about. Oh, I know it hurts, doesn't it? Oh, you can cry if you want to, sweetie. Bawl your eyes out. That helps with the pain, right? Don't go screaming now. If you do, the neighbors might hear, and then what would they think? So you just be nice and quiet. This can be our little secret, sweetie, okay? I'm so sorry about this. I know it hurts, doesn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? I do feel so very, very bad about this, you know? Is this your first time having your insides stirred up? My bad. Ooh, so bad. But you know, I can't stop now. Oh, hey, I know. Why don't you count the cracks in the ceiling? That might help take your mind off the pain. Here, we can do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yo, what's 1000 minus 7?
Damn.
Holy shit!
What the fuck was that?
Well, I'm sure it led to an awakening in some young Fate Go players or something.
I hope not.
Yay!
In the meantime, this person.
Poor thing. She cried herself right to sleep. What a brave little girl she is, trying to keep her little brother safe. But in the end, she's still just a child. She must be terrified right now, but she still managed to speak up through her tears. No wonder she's so tired. Go ahead and sleep, little one. Now, what was your name again? Onui. And your baby brother's name is Tasuke, I think? What lovely names your parents gave you. Was that a cat?
That was indeed a cat. It was just very well timed.
I think I recall a lullaby from the Edo period. I can't believe it's called an Edo. Well, I guess that's right, maybe.
You know, that one banger lullaby.
Yeah, exactly.
Kendrick?
Knows.
Yeah.
Sleep, baby, sleep.
Sleep, baby, sleep. Baby, sleep, baby, sleep.
Let the people hear me, Piccolo.
No one's trying to stop you.
Money's not real. Money's not real. Money's not real. What a good boy you are. Good night. Sleep tight.
Money's not real.
Money's not real. Where did your guardian go? Over the mountain, back to her village? I know that's a musical note, but guys, come on, give me a break.
What if we could have saved Snake Eater for this? If you think
We
about
could
it.
have saved Snake Eater for this. We
I
blew
didn't
the
even know
bit
it was
early.
happening.
She brought you a
shit.
souvenir.
She sure did.
Money ain't real. Money ain't real. Money ain't real.
Money ain't
Money ain't
real.
real. A pellet drum and a small bamboo. A flute. Go on, Mom. What's the next part? Please. Sing the rest.
Not a big fan of the government.
Where am I? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know you're not my mom, but wait, was I asleep?
It's okay, Onui.
Huh?
It's okay. You're still just a little girl. You don't need to worry about things like that. Of course you miss your mother. Of course you might confuse another long-haired woman for her sometimes. I don't blame you for that at all, Onui.
Huh? Are you a nice lady? Does this mean you're not a bad Oni?
I'm not sure. Maybe I am a bad Oni. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have. I would have untied you.
Oh wait, I'm
Sorry.
tied up. That's crazy.
Yeah, guess what? New information has been revealed to the actors.
New information has. You know what? Never say no. That's what they say.
Is this what Phoenix Wright felt like when fucking Edgeworth was like, actually, that autopsy report was outdated?
That has to be what it feels like.
So you must never let your guard down around me. We are Oni, two of the worst, most evil Oni you will ever meet.
I don't know. Toscan likes you, and he says you remind him of our mama.
I see. So I remind this child of his mother.
Mother.
Yes, in life I did try to be a mother to someone. Perhaps that is why he sees me that way. Even though I have gone mad beyond redemption, even though I believe this world to be a living hell, even though I have long since hit rock bottom, and my hands and soul alike are tainted with blood.
Yes?
This is a Walgreens.
Ma'am, this is Wendy's.
But Even if this world is a living hell, even if my own children aren't here, I still wish to be like a mother if I can. Make sure not to move. I promise I won't hurt you.
Huh? Miss, what are you doing with that katana? Wait. I'm assuming she cut the ropes.
Oh my god.
But you know what? We're not gonna get to know for sure. Because we
They
gotta
don't
go
usually
to the
kill
rear
children
men.
in Fate Go.
Holy shit. Hello, Kotaro. How you doing, gamer? Oh my god. Okay, real quick. I need to grab the child.
Ah, yes.
He was summoned. So I'm gonna give people their points worth.
Yay! Kitty, 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 kitty.
I can't start chanting because the cat's right in the room with me. He will-
Wait, I can't hear you, Zoe. Say that again, but louder.
I can't start chanting with you because the cat's literally right behind me, and if I do that, he will meow again.
Oh! Still sweating over that whole scene where I'm like, keep it together, rip apart her insides, rip apart her insides.
And here comes the boy. Hello, boy. There he goes.
Oh,
He's going back to bed.
Oh,
But he was
That's
here.
how it goes.
there he was.
That's how it goes in this rocket.
What's going on here?
And that's how it is on this bitch of an earth. Wait,
I gotta calibrate my blue sky.
calibrate?
Yeah.
What do you mean calibrate?
Jules has been increasingly like only ever really wanting to be in like one spot generally. Today his spot was on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And there are times he really likes being in the office, but they are few and far between. But at the very least, he has done his obligation for the day. I've given him his appearance fee. Everything's good. So, now to bring back everyone's favorite capitalist. And, let's go gaming. Well, seeing that there's a battle, it appears that we're still alive.
No, I think you reached the end of Fate Grand Order.
I think this is the end of the game, finally. Does your cat get paid in food? He generally gets paid in cuddles because he's given a food stipend every single day. He has, like, meal tickets that we give.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
Please don't move, Master. You need to stay still. We found you here collapsed here and with a terrible injury. I'm sorry it took us so long. I used some of my clan's secret ointment to close your wound, but I'm afraid you must have lost a lot of blood. At least if these bloodstains on the ground are any indication. Please take some time to rest up. Just keep lying down and let yourself recuperate.
How are we on time?
Don't worry, it's still night. We'll head out again once you've gotten some rest.
Once you've rearranged your fucking guts.
Is that your large or small intestine on... You know what, don't worry about it. Like Katara said, it looks like you've lost a whole lot of blood. So, I don't think you could stand up just yet anyways. You need to get some rest. I've never seen it like that before. Honestly, I wish we should just let you stay here. I wish we could just let you stay here, but we can't. We need you to fight with us. So rest up until the last possible moment, and then we'll head back out.
Damn, we're getting compliments like that from the Haikido. I'm honored.
Haikido.
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 Love your work
Oh
in
my
Under
God.
Night. Love your work in Under Night. Big fan.
Oh shit!
Big fan.
It's Haikido.
I'm a big fan of your Ford F-150 ass
Aikido the
2BC.
second?
Oh my god. Me personally, I love your not last arc, Infinite Worths extension combos. I love the fact that he gets a fucking DP extension off of fucking IW. This shit's crazy.
Big fan of your fucking what's that one Under Night video with the hide thing from Uniel? I don't remember. You know the one. Two chain shift.
Oh yeah, 2 chain shift. This shit's crazy.
Big fan of the silly things you allow Isaac to do.
Oh my god, dude. Just staple that shit back in and walk it off. Just thug it out, Remy. Holy shit.
Lord Muramasa and Lord Danzo are keeping watch outside. Again, I implore you to get some rest, Remy. Master Remy. Remy Master. Master.
Right, the master. Remy's master. The master made specifically for Remy.
You think she was rooting around your insides? What the hell? That's one of the worst things I've ever heard. It's gross. What was that Oni thinking? Did she avoid your vital spots on purpose just so she can mess with you?
That's terrible. I don't understand Oni at all.
Good, you're awake.
I've made you some new intestines out of steel.
If it works for this body, it'll work for yours.
Oh my god. Oh, hang on. There we go.
I caught some fish and a rabbit. You can cook them on the campfire, get some food in you so you can get your strength back.
How is she gonna keep food in her? It's gonna fall out of her stomach.
Bandages and protein make everything better. It's fine.
True, the One Piece method.
Have one of those ninja pills while you're at it. Once you can stand again, come with me.
They have sensu beans!
Holy shit.
Oh, and I guess you can tell me what happened too. I ran into one of the Oni. She said they would keep their promise. So, bright side. It's the bright side. I see. Eat up, then get some rest. We'll head for the peak again at daybreak.
Man, it's a good thing they gave us until high fucking noon.
High noon.
It's high noon.
I'm never playing that game again.
You shouldn't. It's garbage.
I don't even know why I felt the need to say that, but
It's okay. I think about that game sometimes and I get infuriated.
I see. Oh fuck, is this me?
Yeah.
No,
forget what-
you're
what
cool,
it was.
Sutra. This is me.
Oh yeah, this is
All
colors.
right, you got it.
Oh, what's this? You got here a lot sooner than I thought you would. We gave you until sunrise, which I think is more than enough time. I was looking forward to watching you all cowering in fear. But it's only just past daybreak, barely even morning. I know the moon is still out, but that's just what happens whenever we get serious. Sorry about that. I know it's a pain. Anyway, it's so nice of you to hurry all this way. Of course, you can, if you want to just hurry up and die, we're happy to oblige. I could always just twist your heads right off and drink your blood from the source.
I mean, if you think about it that way, everyone is just a Capri Sun. Oh, baby.
We will not be drinking anyone's blood. We will simply follow our karma and allow our curse of annihilation to do the rest.
Speak for yourself, honey. I am drinking that warm Kool-Aid, and you're not gonna stop me.
There's Kalasutra. She's the only one I could do something about. Some gata likes to play around, so we should be able to handle her if we rush her all at once. But that definitely won't work on Kalasutra. The only way to defeat her is to best her on a head-on test of skill. But am I really good enough for that? Hi there, pretty Oni. Thanks for sticking to your word and waiting for us at the peak like you said you would.
Hi there, Oni. Big fan. Love what you're
Super
doing
cool.
here.
Nice redecorations. Must have been hard. As much as you two seem like to hate each other's guts. Must have been hard as much as you two seem to hate each other's guts. I'm guessing you had some major differences of opinion, didn't ya? Not that I give a damn. Now, come on. We held up our end of the deal. Give us back the kids.
Give them back.
Oh, the kids?
Ruh-roh.
I already ate them. It had been so long since I had children, so I was sure to savor them. I ate every last bite. I started at the toes and worked my way up.
If she's freaky.
Yo, she's freaky.
Bones cracked, blood gushed, muscles twitched, and flesh tore. And before I knew it, there was nothing left. Not even the bones. Sorry, I don't have any leftovers for you. You ate them? Did you truly kill those children?
Enough with the act. Where are the kids?
Senzi's just like, look, I'm old. Cut the bullshit. Where's the kids? Stop fucking with me.
I told you I ate them. What's your deal? Oni are many things, but we aren't liars.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My bro, Kotaro, for the quiet type, you talk a lot. Even for a lie that was an extremely poor taste, some got to hell. If you'd done that, you wouldn't have bothered taking them hostage in the first place. Saying you'd killed them doesn't help you. Not knowing if they're alive or dead keeps us at a disadvantage. We have to act on the assumption that they're still alive. If you were just going to throw away that advantage anyway, you wouldn't have needed to kidnap them.
Then again, they could have just used them as bait to lure us out here. How about it, Hells? Did you really eat them? Shane?
Did that not play?
Nope.
It did not.
If you did it again, it didn't go through.
It did
Are you
not.
fucking with me right now?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this stupid fucking bullshit? How? Some bitch ass motherfucker turned fucking. Oh, okay. All that screaming and wouldn't let out one fucking laugh. Go to hell.
I want to say that's the line as far as I'm concerned.
Concerned for real?
What the hell happened? Interfaces in Discord are weird, and then the laugh did not come out twice in a row because I love technology.
What a joke. I thought you were smarter than that. Did you not realize you were dealing with two Oni? Do you really think we only care about right or reason?
I mean, we care at least a little. Now that you fought all those big Oni and giant serpents on the way here. And now that your master's had her insides all stirred up and lost so much blood, she must be exhausted. And arguing over whether we ate kids or not is the only thing going to make that worse, won't it? So now that she's so thoroughly tired out, I bet her meat must be nice and tender now. It's about time to have a snack anyway. Mind if I try some to find out?
Look! Another giant black serpent!
Preparing for combat, I shall eliminate the heroic spirit swordmasters in accordance with Lord Tajima's orders.
First, we need to defeat that serpent.
All right, we're gaming.
PB time!
Whoa!
PB.
It's time for a drinky drink of the water.
I got the PB-TBs.
Oh, I got those PBGBs.
I can't find the picture of, Okay.
What are you trying to
that
find a
doesn't
picture
exist. I'm trying to get the Neko Shane I've been using forever for Blue Sky. I could use the blurry picture of Reen making that fuck-ass face, but
True.
for now, this is what we'll do. Maybe after Uni E, I'll change it. It'll be end of an era.
I mean, we just need to like get you a new piece of art.
I could probably make one. Let me take that hand away. What the fuck? Are you sitting here and telling me that I don't have... I know...
Remy taking a huge nap.
Oh,
I know I have...
This is so bullshit. Are you fucking... Orochi can eat my nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's just a very charming serpent. What can...
8 times?
8 whole times. Each individual nut.
What?
Wait a minute! Hold on! I'm not gonna think about that!
Just don't. It just doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it.
Look, I have this whole pack of almonds specifically for Orochi.
Are almonds nuts?
Well, I thought almonds were nuts. Are they not?
That sounds... I mean, I feel like they are, but honestly, I feel like nuts are one of those things where you'd be surprised what does and doesn't count kind of thing.
Oh.
Oh, like berries?
Like
Yeah.
Berries aren't nuts, are they?
No, but berries, most berries that you think are berries are not berries. Like strawberry, not a berry. Blueberry, a berry.
Oh, well,
Melons
okay.
are also berries.
No,
Pumpkins
yeah, that
are
makes
also
sense.
berries.
Huh?
Pumpkin is a berry?
Yes.
Man, what the fuck?
I
Everything I know
Oh,
is
shit.
a lie.
Oh shit! It's time.
What? What's up?
We have a
It's
Musashi. That means I have to think of what to do here.
Okay.
All right, boom, boom. I swear to God, I had a team set up for this.
Steel, stop the shit.
Okay, here we go. This was it. And then it's a rider. So honestly, yeah, I think this works. My favorite berry treat, pumpkin pie. Fucking hell.
Oh, this is so much fun. I'd only managed to rebuild that Orochi, you know?
It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
Technically, it's still descended from the god of Oe, but you cut through it like it was nothing. So scary.
Oh, kawaii.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun. Glad you're enjoying yourself, because I'm really not. That thing was tough and slippery, and I hated it. Oops. Well, that's no fair. You shouldn't be able to move that one in an outfit that fancy. But I guess that's okay now and then. It's getting me all hot and bothered even now. I'm falling for you so hard, it's taking everything I can not to strangle you. Your nape looks so good enough to eat.
That's enough, you despicable insect. No more games. It is almost noon, and so we will fulfill our end of the deal and face you in battle. It is time for your execution. No, wait. This isn't an execution, is it? I suppose the Lord Sorcerer has his reasons. At any rate, justice is not a concern of ours. That will make this more of a slaughter, a mass murder. Indeed, a massacre.
A shadow game.
If this world truly is hell, then we shall perform our roles as Oni.
Her magical energy just surged. No, it's not just her. Some god of hells did the same!
I'm gonna go all out now. Try to last as long as you can, okay? We heroic spirit sword masters are invincible. Blades, arrows, poisons, not even cannons or fire can hurt us. In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we will mercilessly slaughter humans everywhere.
No more stalling.
Sorry, Remy, but diplomacy isn't gonna work at this point. They're not gonna listen to us. They mean to kill us. There's no getting around that. They won't stop until we're dead or they are. No wonder they both have hell in their names. Lord Kotaro, you handle the Pironi. I'll take care of the human one. Get ready, Samurai General. I'll block your lightning sword with my void.
That's the spirit. Very well, then. In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle. You ever played Mother 3?
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I love that fucking face.
It looks like a shitty edit that I would have made in like 15 minutes.
No, same. It's what I'd use for a YouTube thumbnail.
Oh my god.
Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as the stage for our battle, and consume the loser's soul upon defeat. The cursed name of my blade is Berserker of Samgata Hell. The true name of my vessel, Shuten Douji.
The cursed name of my blade is Rider of Kalasutra Hell. The true name of my vessel, Minamoto no Raiko. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us.
Let's do this.
Damn.
Yeah!
It's time for the shadow game.
And then it just comes out in this fucking quagsire.
Oh shit! It's blue this time.
Dude, imagine if they had a fucking singularity that was just the fucking, like, the nativity. They gotta add a Jesus servant, and then we gotta have, like, a fucking Fako singularity where it's just Mary and Joseph trying to find a fucking place for Mary to birth Jesus.
Oh my god. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a triple buster. That's a triple buster madness right there.
Uh-oh! I got the triple buster madness! Triple buster madness!
Shane has done this thing to my brain, whereas before I was just completely abhorred, like what the fuck is going on, right? And then over time, the more I heard it, it's like that, you know, when you have something in your company over time, you get more comfortable with it.
Yes.
But it's like over time, it got more funny as Shane continues to do it.
Basically.
We took a break for a couple of weeks from that, unfortunately. I thought that was really funny. I swear to God, that guy's trying to get a record deal. He's always singing about the Fantas and shit in like crazy ways. I'm like, man, this isn't even like for comedy anymore. I know you're just trying to put yourself out there.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, it can't keep me out of these fucking cards! The triple quick got me feeling a little frisky.
I think we're gonna stun here because your evade is annoying. Oh, this is actually kind of crazy. Hang on. Yeah. We got that quab going on. You tried McDonald's Sprite once? That shit's pretty rad. It definitely charges your phone up and your soul. Daitensha!
She's so cool. She's so cool.
So cool.
If only there was a game all about her.
I should totally send just the NP clip to Colors and I'm like, here you go. You can just dub this if you want.
Yay!
Roll.
Oh,
Roll, Racky. I'm dying, Squirtle. Okay,
I'm
hang
dying.
on. It's okay. Because it's almost as if, you know, if you close your eyes, it almost feels like nothing's changed at all.
What?
wow, how about that?
We're just gonna do it. I have no shame. And we're gonna quab again.
Quab battle.
Quab battle! This is what you get for rearranging Remy's insides, you fucker. It should have been me, not you! Oh, god damn it, they're all charmed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a turn to do fucking nothing.
Well, actually,
Well,
you could swap in Berserker for Miyamoto because she has 3 cards up. So it will be a full Berserker chain.
True, Oomphy.
Oh ho!
Alright. Oh, god, she has guts up. This sucks. Well, I'll apply my own guts.
Just like the one she rearranged in us.
Exactly.
I was thinking the same thing, to be honest.
I think we're gonna bust
Quick
out
Buster
this health
Buster?
bar.
Yeah.
What was the big thing today? Is it just all the invasive, annoying Twitter fucking things?
Yeah.
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 Like I think within 24 hours they said, basically they were like, they changed how block works, they have more AI training, and then they were bugging me about getting a subscription.
Yep.
So
Like, Twitter at this point has, Elon just wants to get rid of his entire user base, I think, at this point. And leave only the people that really, really like Elon.
Yes.
dude,
The
if I
eternal
had
agenda
if
to
I
make
had
entire
40 if I was
social
worth
media
44
accounts.
billion dollars, you would not hear a fucking word from me in terms of like the public eye, dude.
Yeah.
You would not see me like trying really hard to get like 12-year-olds to say I was cool. You would not see it. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had $44 billion, dude. Holy shit.
That is such life-changing money.
You could give me, if
Yeah.
you gave me like my salary for the next 3 years in advance or something, like you might not hear me for the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't hear from me.
True.
Not like I would be, oh, my friends, I'm gonna disappear and ghost all my friends, but it's like, that's so much money. You have any idea how much $44 billion is?
That's a lot.
I don't know if I
Like-
can even
like-
spend all that in my life.
You know how many hot and ready pizzas? Like, spending that in one lifetime sounds completely like I wouldn't even know how to do it. You
Yeah.
need to buy like a country or start a war or something, dude. That is not like normal human shit. Like guys, even like upper class, like the difference between like middle class and like upper middle class, like it is a different fucking lifestyle. Like we're talking about like normal people like us in like billionaire. Well, honestly, I hate to say it, but millionaire isn't really so much anymore because of how expensive everything is. Oh, wow, Mungoon. But then you got the fucking billionaires, like that is not a normal lifestyle to lead. It is insane. It is a whole other kind of existence. They couldn't even fathom shopping at fucking Meijer and checking the price per ounce on the different types of peanut butter. They don't get it.
Ah, damn it. Musashi has come out and she's still gay. Okay.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. I respect it.
You got the boba. I like the boba. I understand.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're just gonna...
Brave chain.
We're gonna brave chain like a motherfucker. That was a clean 50%. And now I'm gonna lose half of my party immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Chukwe.
It's fine. You still have Berserker.
Yeah, he has evade on, so we might be fine.
Ku lives this. Ku always lives. Ku's unkillable.
He only has one hit of evade, though. Oh, he does still have his guts. That's true. They have not been rearranged.
Well,
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have Ku. Yeah, evade. I don't give a shit about that. I have Ku. Oh. Oh, it's so over. It's so over.
Oh my god, is that Bedivere?
Yeah, it's better here. All right, so here we go. We're gonna reapply evade just because I can. We're gonna increase our NP strength. And now, why not?
she also has evade.
It doesn't matter because Ku.
Ku gets rid of
Okay.
evade.
Oh, cool.
Evade is. I'm aware evade is up, but I also know that Ku gets rid of evade with his NP. That is how his NP works. Jowari Da.
Joe Warriant.
What the dog doing? It is not after damage. It
is
applies
before
it
damage, Roger.
immediately. That was the buff that he got. It's crazy.
Man, you can write like a new video where like Yugi and Joey play Fate Grand Order and just debate on how the mechanics actually work.
Oh my god. How do I put this in Duel Monsters terms? Well, you see, it's you run in.
It's not the main phase.
Not
It's
the-
not the main
It's not the. It's always the main phase is when you pick your cards, and the battle phase is after they start attacking.
Oh. Ouch. That wasn't very nice of you. But that's okay. Nobody wants to hear a story about a bad Oni winning, right? Oh, that hurts. It really hurts. I can't remember the last time my chest hurt this badly. Then again, with this big hole through me, I guess it should hurt pretty bad. But you know, believe it or not, I really gave this all I had, you know?
Damn, bye.
Bye.
Shuten Douji.
Rip Bozo.
I don't understand. I blocked your blade. How can it still hurt this much? So, this is the power of Myon Jingiri Muramasa. No. This is your power, isn't it? The true power of Shinman Musashi.
Yes. I couldn't spot it back when I fought Lord Inshin. But with you two, it was all too easy to see. I may still have a long way to go, but even I could see how completely your karma had stagnated. If I couldn't cut something so obvious, I'd have no right to hold the sword. Thanks, Kala Sutra Hell. Without you two, I wouldn't have gotten the hang of severing karma.
Keep your sarcastic thanks. You and I know full well that you didn't need our help to figure that out. Still, I don't understand. How could a servant like me lose to a flesh and blood human like you?
Because she's her.
You may excel at taking on large enemies, but on a one-on-one duel, I had the upper... No, that's not it. The only reason I was able to beat you is because I've met swordsmen who are better than you before. You were stronger than me, but I've already battled others who are stronger than you. In which case, I can't afford to lose to you. Not when I've got bigger fish to fry.
Well, that's nice. You already have someone you hate more than me, so I simply don't measure up. But I suppose that's just what swordsmen are like. I see you're as fiercely competitive as any of them. I envy that. I never had a rival who could push me so far. This age's swordsmen are truly fascinating. In a one-on-one duel, they're all monsters in their own right. Remy, was it? The master who came here from the far-off land of Chaldea? Please take good care of those two children. You should find Onui and Tasuke in the small shrine up ahead. Some god of hell, Shuten Douji was indeed lying earlier. We didn't lay a finger on them. I simply can't bring myself to kill children. I must have been broken inside right from the very beginning. Well before I was embedded with a curse and became a heroic spirit Sword Master.
Sword Master.
Sword Master Yoke. That's why I just couldn't act how I was supposed to. If we heroic spirit Sword Masters are supposed to curse everything that is good and embody all that is evil, then I failed because I'm broken. Still, I'm glad I'm broken. Thanks to that, I didn't end up killing those children.
Go. Yeah, right.
Could I ask you to give Onui a message for me?
What is it?
Tell her I'm sorry for tying her up. I'm afraid I got a little rough when I cut her ropes.
Whether I tell you Onoi your message or not is up to her. It depends on what she thinks of you.
Okay. And if I may ask you something as well, Lady Remy. We 7 heroic spirit sword masters are wicked creatures attempting to consume this entire world. Please, make sure you defeat all of us. Prevent the arrival of Onriedo. And save the children of Shimosa from our scheme.
I will.
Thank you. I wish Kentucky were here. You two would have gotten along so well. If only he were here, I could have tied it to your hands sooner. I am a disgrace as a mother.
Well fought, Rider of Kala Sutra Hell. Berserker of some god of hell.
Musashi, it's always so crazy how you time that second, slash perfectly. The offset is insane. How does she know? I found them. They're okay. Neither of them have a scratch on them.
Thank goodness. That is tremendous relief.
You said it. But I thought they were tied up.
The tall lady with the sword went swoosh and cut him up for us. Say, where is she? She said she was going to talk to Alia. Are you done talking already?
Yep, we're all done. She left already. There was something important she had to take care of, but she did ask us to tell you that she says hello.
I see. Oh. She said she was an Oni, but she wasn't really a bad person, was she?
No, she wasn't.
I knew it. You know, when Tosca was getting fussy, she lulled him back to sleep right away. She also let me rest my head on her lap and sang us a lullaby. She reminded me of Mom. So,
Did you know all along? I see. That's great, Onoi. But you shouldn't stay outside for too long, or you'll catch a cold. Let's go home. We'll go straight to bed, have breakfast at noon after we wake up. Oh, she gave me a message for you. What was it again? She said she was sorry for tying you up.
it didn't hurt at all. The ropes were really loose.
I see.
You know, Grandpa, she really did remind me of Mom.
What is it?
She was just like her.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was just as warm as Mom was. Trying to be emotional with a southern accent is really difficult, you.
Sorry, you having this Brooklyn accent makes it really difficult to cry my fucking eyes out.
God damn it.
Holy fuck.
Lady Donzo, we should be on our way. Master and the others are heading back to the Hermitage. Lady Donzo, are you?
Oh, no. My apologies. I was simply rebooting. Please, go on without me, Lord Kotaro. I shall catch up soon.
Okay, got it. Then I'll see you at the bottom.
By the way, Lord Kotaro, earlier you didn't quite finish speaking. Was there something else you wanted to tell me?
No, it's nothing. Please, pay it no mind. That's right. It is nothing. Since you don't remember me. This world is different from its original history. And I don't think it began here in Shimosa or Tokei. That's why you're still operating. And continuing to serve as a ninja. Isn't that right, Mother?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
My life as a teenage robot just got real weird all of a sudden.
Hmm.
I see. Well,
I don't see. Can you explain it for me?
I don't want to explain it. I don't want to explain it. That was
Everybody's
as far as
talking about
I've been
moms now.
supposed to go. All right. Well, obviously it is
officially
10:10,
Uh-huh.
which means it is time for Shane, I think, to go Betty bye.
That's true.
Yup.
Good night, Shane.
Good night.
Honk shoe me me me.
Honk shoot. All right, chat. When Shane sleeps, is it a shoo or a honk shoe me me me? What type of way does Shane sleep?
I actually sleep. People kind of laugh at me sometimes. I sleep like very still, but I also don't sleep very deeply. So like for me, making my bed is never super difficult
I see.
because it's just like put the covers back kind of thing.
I wish I could say that was like me. I am constantly tossing and turning, and like I have to put the sheets back on my bed like every couple days. Because I can never sit still in bed. But that's the stream for the night. I think that was good. We managed to kill 2 more heroic spirit sword masters.
Heroic Spirit Swordmaster.
When you kill
Heroic
2
Spirit
heroic spirit
Swordmasters.
swordmasters with 1 stone.
God, we sure learned a whole lot about Onis. We also learned a whole lot about what happens when your guts get rearranged in a way that is not very pleasant.
Yeah, I was gonna say they chose. I mean, I know they chose that phrasing on purpose, but still, like, chill out. You know?
Yeah, please chill. I'm begging
Chill
you.
out.
Hey, yo, we're gonna raid Katie Bear again? I am totally down with that.
Oh.
They,
Oh,
yeah, she actually followed, like, right at the beginning of the stream. It felt real cool.
yo!
Yeah. All right. But, real quick, let me pull this up. So yeah, that was the stream for the day. Real fun. I'll be back tomorrow at around 8 p.m. CST with some Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom, or I guess at this point it might as well just be called the Yugs Cast with featuring Devin Wavio.
Yeah!
Because it's literally just a fucking podcast at this point. But
yeah.
if you're new here and you like what I do, I have a Twitter. Although I'm probably switching over to Blue Sky soon, more permanently, because Twitter is dog shit.
It's
Super
been on a
hard.
steady decline for at least 2 years.
Yup.
Like, from the moment Elon bought Twitter until, like, I mean, it's not even like the functionality has been touching. Whatever, sorry. Go
No,
on.
even the functionality. Like, literally, it's getting to the point where I'm on Twitter and images and shit don't even load.
Yeah, I've
Videos
had
don't
a lot
even
of that.
load. It's been real bad. So I'm also on Blue Sky if you have that. But I will generally post about streams on either Discord, YouTube, or Twitter. So if you want to stay up to date on streams, that's the easiest way to do it. Got a new YouTube video coming out this Monday. It's a real fucking banger. It's also on my Patreon if you want to get early access on that, as well as help me out because Patreon money helps a lot. But I digress. That's all I gotta say. Shanye, is there anything that you would like to say to the rest of the class?
I guess I'm gonna start being more active on Blue Sky as well. I'll probably start waning off Twitter. Because I mean, honestly, they're kind of the same thing.
They are almost entirely the same thing, and now you can actually post videos on Blue Sky, which means
You
it's
can.
it's
That was
usable.
a big inhibitor for me. That is not. Sorry, that's not my profile. I'm gonna link my profile in case you guys want to see. That's where I'll be posting my shit posts and stuff and pictures of Reen that I draw and all that jazz. That's gonna be.
We're all gonna post our Blue
Oh,
Skies.
I'll be over there now. Other than that, look forward to the new RedMufflerMan video. And then, yeah, new Uni probably next week or so.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Am I gonna get it out before climax? I don't know.
Maybe. I think it'd be cool to get it out either before climax or right on climax. You do not need an account to make. You don't need an invite to make an account. Blue Sky is now free to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's open. Open for business.
Open for business. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Color Brews. Is there anything you'd like to say to the rest of the class?
Pay me money.
You're so. That was so fucking elegant.
Thank you. I think that's probably my best word. Please. I'm also gonna join the B-Ski train and give me money. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I just want to say it's not like I think Blue Sky is like a wholly untaintable thing, but it's just better than the alternative right now.
More or less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me,
I
Blue
don't
Sky
think, like,
actually
it's
functions and
infallible.
Twitter barely functions.
Blue Sky, I can see my friend stuff and not more bots.
More bots and weird Nazis.
Yeah.
And then, Zoe, do you have anything that you would like to say to the rest of the class before I send us off into the next dimension?
Not really. I also made a Blue Sky account like right before stream.
Biscuit train. Biscuit train.
I don't know if I'll post
Yep,
things to
looks
it.
like
I might
everybody's
post it. I
going.
still haven't decided.
It's all good.
Uh,
It's
Yeah.
all good. Social media is what the way that I like to approach social media is you use it the way that you want to, and so you get what you want out of it. And people are always like, "Oh, you should have one. It's like a thing that you have to have." And I'm like, "No, it isn't. I am on that shit because I have fun on there, and that's about it." Sheesh. Wait, is he
I
able
need
to do a
calibrate the algorithm? So
Raiden is in like Metal Gear Raiden? Oh, mainly the one from Metal Gear. Who are we talking about that can do a Raiden? Because, I mean, I've done a Raiden before.
I don't know if we're talking about just me.
Away.
Away.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that I was like, oh, thank goodness, I can stop voicing this big woman and now voice this a little baby. This will be way easier.
Holy shit.
I got to rip someone's insides out. This is great.
Oh man, I wish.
First time?
Fun times all.
All right, so we are going to hit that raid button finally. Wait, that's Travis Touchdown. Yeah, sometimes I swap back and forth between Travis Touchdown and Raiden Metal Gear.
If anybody knows what the Twitter artist known as Leo, what their fucking Blue Sky handle is, I need to know. I need that.
I'm pretty sure I already follow them. I'm pretty sure I already follow them.
Okay.
So you can go through my followings and it should be there. But we are going to raid Katie. I have no idea what they're streaming at the moment, so it's going to be a surprise. So I'm going to head out for the night. So as I will always say at the end of these streams, remember to wear a mask, stay hydrated, get vaccinated, and take care, everybody. I think I'm going to mix things up a bit. I think, you know, instead of Hero tonight, how about we go out with the Oomphy? Have a good night, everybody. Good night, gamers!